Oh, this game makes me so happy. I remembered after I stopped streaming yesterday, I noticed that my face was hurting, and it's because I was smiling too much throughout the entire stream. So my muscles were just like, I'm not used to this. Alright. I need to do one thing. Let's not always show the item stack splitter. See if that helps. It's only while trading. Just a nibble. So last time, last time when we left off, what all did we do? We did about everything we could in the Druid's Grove that I could think of that we encountered. We went and we fought an owl bear, and now we're getting ready to go to a place where we know that goblins ambushed some mercenaries, and the Druid Halcyon, who's a healer that seems to know a lot about what's going on, and we're gonna try to find him. Oh, I see. That's the grove, isn't it? Wait. Oh, okay. That's the act structure then. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, I guess. Or maybe all that's Act 2. I don't know. Ooh, spoilers. You're having that with God of War Ragnarok right now. Moments of extreme smiling, but also some really touching moments. Aww. You gotta love it when games give you the feels. Alright. Alrighto. So the other thing that happened is we had some companion moments yesterday. We were revealed the very blatant to me knowledge that Astarion, our buddy here, is a vampire spawn. And he bit us. We had a bad debuff as a result, but we earned some trust and favor with him. And we spent a level 2 spell slot to cast Restoration on me, because otherwise I would have had penalties to basically all my roles as the main character for a day. We can't live with that, so restored ourselves, and now he's happy, so he gets a bunch of good rolls as a result, the vice versa. The game starts off with the feels. Ooh. I haven't played God of War 2018 yet, so I have it, but it's gonna be a while. So eventually we'll get there. Something I noticed. There's this weird texture that's on the ground in most areas. Something about how the texture is laid down, it makes these lines everywhere, I noticed. It's a little bit distracting in a way, like when you're zoomed out enough you don't notice it. But otherwise I notice the lines. I don't know why. Oh, I think I was gonna go here to talk to Will. I think what we're gonna do for the next battle, I have this weird back and forth of where I want to use all the companions, but also I want to just use my favorites. Because if we don't have companions in our party, they aren't going to have any sort of relationship up and downs with us, so we can't build trust with them outside of events that happen over time or as the result of plot in which we can respond to them and earn trust, which is it's a double-edged sword, because if you're doing a lot of things and being nice to people, for example, Astarion likes being devious and taking advantage of people, so if you're just helping people out of the goodness of your heart, he doesn't really approve of that. So it might be a good idea to leave him in camp and then bring him out when you know you're going to be doing more devious things. That way he approves of it and doesn't hate everything that you do. Same thing with Lae'zel. Lae'zel is straight to the point, ruthless. She doesn't want to be wasting time helping people doing side quests. She wants to get the job done. So it may not be a good idea to bring them with you if you want to go around just chilling with people, writing songs, you know, all that. Kumbaya. One of those things. Also, I want to use other people in combats as well, but some people don't work well together. Shadowheart right now is my third wheel, and that I think she's fine in combat, but she's not the best. She's better than I remember, but oftentimes she'll get hit with a multi-attack and then she's just down. Probably because I'm not doing like an Armor of Faith on her. I really should be casting Mirror Image, but I just hold on to my spell slots so much. I want to hold back so we can do multiple battles, but really what I should be doing is maybe, with the exception of my main character, I should be going all out and then come back to camp, swap everybody out with different party combinations, and do that for battles. But certain people I just want to have with me in case we like stumble into something they have a comment on and I want to hear it. So it's tough. It's tough. But I think we're gonna bring Will with us right now, and probably Lae'zel. We're getting ready to do some battles with some goblins. And we know that because we're going to a village where a bunch of mercenaries got jumped by them and nearly died. So I think we'll leave behind my favorites, Astarion and Gale. Oh no, we need to sneak though. I might just drop Gale and Shadowheart and I'll bring them back when we need more spells. Because I can disable them things. I don't have a sleep, but I don't think sleep's going to be useful in the next battle. There's going to be a lot of ranged stuff going on. So we're going to want somebody who's sneaky. Shadowheart can give us stealth bonuses, but I don't think we really need them. Not the best, always provoking in dialogue. That's not a good endorsement for Shadowheart. Shadowheart does try to provoke you in a way, but also she has no charisma, so I can't really blame her. She's very direct and to the point as well. Funnily enough, her and Lae'zel could probably get along if she just didn't distrust Lae'zel for just being a gift, pretty much. But she's also got some good vibes with her. I think we'll leave her and Gale behind, as much as I really like Gale. He's so useful. I want to bring Will with me, and we can't have 3 ranged characters in the party. Will's only thing, he's a warlock. His bread and butter is Eldritch Blast, which means he's going to be using ranged attacks most of the time. So I don't want to have me and Gale and Will, and then Astarion's the only person up front, and he just has to dodge his best or die. So that's not going to work. Unless I Armor of Faith him. But I want to give Lae'zel a shot too, even though she's probably my least favorite of the bunch.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
She's feeling more positive today! She's feeling more positive! That's nice. All she said before was that journeying together was nice, but also had downsides. Now she's glad.
If you're sure. Fine. I'll...
Yeah, we've heard her. Oh wait, shoot, you have items. Wait, hold on, come back.
I wasn't... Alright.
Hold up. Hold up. I forgot inventory. Do you have anything? Oh, you have this ring of color spray. Yeah, that could be so useful. I'm gonna put that on me for now. Anything else that's like important? Acid vials. I could always put that on Lae'zel if she can't reach. Although she has a lot of stuff right now anyway. Put that off. We could actually go through and read some of these descriptions while we're at it. Why not? For the cowboy hat, putting on this hat is somehow enough to lift your spirits. Yeah. The simple jerkin we started with. Dark, messy stains line the armholes of well-used leather breastplate. The leather boots are well-maintained and clean, though their soles are thin from wear. The torch has a deep, oily smell wafting from this crude tree branch. We have our homely clothes, perfect for ambling around a campsite, enjoying the starlight and good conversation. Tasteful boots, made of tough, well-worn leather. These boots have survived years of use and can survive many more. We have our underwear, which doesn't have a special description because we're a custom character. The amulet of lost voices. The dead hold no secrets from Jurgal's scriveners of doom. The ring of color spray. When the light hits it just so, the center jewel shimmers of every color of the rainbow. Our violin is a violin of cedar and burled walnut. The pegs are a little scuffed, the strings thin and worn, but the song from this instrument would still ring clear and true. Astarion's outfit. Despite the careful stitches, the gold embroidery on this padded doublet is slowly unraveling. The same other things. His eccentric clothes. Clearly no stranger to a needle and thread, Astarion has embroidered the words of a poem on his shirt. It reads, "Lamentable is the autumn picker content with plums." That is not a character trait I thought he would have. He's actually familiar with sewing. That's cool. I assume this phrase is essentially something along the lines of, "You're content with just having plums, why not more?" You know, you should not settle yourself and you should aim for more, something like that, which is very fitting for him. His tasteful boots and his underwear, embroidered into the cloth. "If you're reading this, you've managed to bed or behead me. Either way, you got lucky." Oh dear. Hey, Farloff. "Crafted with care, this robe will protect you from the elements. It won't do much against a sword's thrust, though." Gale's austere clothes. Somehow Gale has managed to make his clothes smell like a library. Perhaps through thaumaturgy, or through a passion to books most people reserve for sexual partners. The boots are all the same between all of them, I think, even though they look a little different. He also has some netherese briefs. Energy crackles around these. Gale wouldn't... Surely he didn't enchant his... For the locket, worked carefully into the locket's metal back are the words, "Never dark again." Because lights. For the helmet, layers of leather were boiled and molded to create this rugged cap. It still smells a bit of tannins. We actually need to move that. For chain shirt, while the stitching on this shirt is rushed and uneven, the chainmail is sturdy and the garment is decorated with an obsidian disc that seems to swallow all light. Her clothes at night. A little bar of standard issue cloister soap is tucked into this outfit. It smells like lime and religious fervor. And her underwear, if pants could brood. Silly descriptions for things. I love it. Alright, I think we've grabbed everything from them. We'll dismiss them for now. And we'll bring them back later.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
I mean, I could do a playthrough where I just keep the ones I like and keep them forever, and then we just keep long resting when we need it. But then I also feel bad for everyone else who just sits around in camp doing nothing. At the very least, I want to bring Will in, but the only way to bring him in would be to exit out Gale, otherwise we have too much range.
If you're sure. Fine.
Alright, let's go say goodbye to Gale for a bit. As much as I love him. Edelweiss! How's it going? Good morning.
How can I help?
Stay here for a while.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Oh, because he came here. I mean, he's here because he wants to go on an adventure. Partially.
Well met.
Will, we need to get to know the new you.
That's the spirit.
We gotta level you up as well. He looks so menacing with his portrait. At the very least, I'm gonna have that third wheel slot to where we're gonna bring people in whenever their quests are relevant. So we can progress in those as well.
Speak.
Some of the textures aren't loading in quite so fast today.
It is done.
Cool. Will should probably be in the back. Alright. Let's do a little save. Though, unlike in the original games, I can actually go and level them up without being stuck in the menu. I can back out. What do you have? A standard gambeson of quilted cloth good for catching blows, but almost unbearably sweaty. Ooh. Isn't that what the... It looks a lot like the chainmail, a little bit different. He cannot use heavy armor, though. He is currently wearing light armor. I don't know if he can wear medium. He cannot wear medium. Will's earthy garb. In his good-humored performativity, Will could not resist a puff of perfume on these clothes. Possibly eau de frontier. Or, I don't know how to say that. His underwear. Long may these gird the blade of frontiers. Oh. Hey, PTH. We're reading descriptions. We read this one before. Lae'zel's clothes. We actually read these before. I didn't read her underwear, though, which is built for function rather than fun. Tells you a lot about the characters, what their undergarments say about them. Class features a new Warlock spell slot. Warlocks are a bit different in that they can rest to restore, I think it might be all their spells, or maybe it's half. Something. Alright. Gain a spell. Halt's pretty strong, or command in this case, but there's a halt in there. Charm person. I feel very mixed about. You'd mostly use this in dialogue to prevent a specific foe from hitting you. But I'd rather just command them to stop, I think. Though, I think they can still roll to save against this. This is a one-turn thing. Witch Bolt. Hex! Oh, we need Hex. Make your attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage, which is probably the most resistant... It's probably the most unresisted damage type there usually is necrotic. At least as far as living foes are concerned. Damage to the target, or deal that much damage to the... Wait. Make your attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage. Oops. To the target, and give it disadvantage on an ability of your choosing. If the target dies before the spell ends, you can hex a new creature without expending a spell slot. It's very much like Hunter's Mark, except necrotic. Very good. It's a bonus action, too. Very good. We're gonna have that. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you've unearthed Eldritch Invocations. Fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. So we can choose 2. Agonizing Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals, unless it is negative. His Charisma modifier is +3. Armor of Shadows. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Mage Armor increases your armor class when you're not wearing armor. We're not going to do that for him because he's already specialized in light armor, and he's already wearing something that's like one off from what Mage Armor can provide. So I'm sure we could give him like medium armor at some point. And he only has light armor proficiency. What all does he have for his character features? He has Dark One's Blessing. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, this gift from your patron grants you a Charisma modifier plus class level, Warlock, temporary hit points. I think it normally would say what it is. Okay. So they would have a 3 plus whatever level you are in your class. So he's at level 2 right now. He's going to level up to 3. So he would essentially gain 6 hit points. Okay. Also, he's a human, which means he can't see in the dark. Beast Speech. You can cast Speak with Animals at will without expending a spell slot. Useless for him in this case, because he's not the main character. I'm just going to be talking to beasts. Beguiling Influence. You invoke your patron's Bewitching Charm. You gain proficiency in Deception Persuasion. Again, useless for him, unless he happens to be the one talking in a dialogue. Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 24 meters. That's tempting, but I do have a free Dancing Lights pendant, and of course that would cost an action to use, but I do have it. Though it does cost concentration still. I do have a light spell and various things that could help, so maybe not the most useful necessarily. We could play around it. Fiendish Vigor. You can cast False Life on yourself at will as a level 1 spell without expending a spell slot. It grants you 7 temporary hit points, which is essentially a whole level extra of health. Mask of Many Faces. You can cast Disguise Self at will. Nah. You learn how to cast One with Shadows, which makes you become invisible as long as you stand still. It ends, of course, if you move, attack, cast another spell, take an action, or take damage. This is an action. What about a bonus action? It says stand still. I assume if you drank a potion, you would no longer be invisible. So basically the emergency button, beep, I'm invisible, you can't target me now. No, actually, they can target you when you're invisible. They just have disadvantage. Emergency button, panic. Repelling Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push them up to 4.5 meters away from you. Which, if we can combo that with the whole ice idea, that would really restrict them as far as getting back up to them. But, I mean, yeeting. You can also be a Thief of 5 Fates. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Bane targets up to 3 creatures and they get penalties. That one's actually really good too. That's really good too. It's a concentration spell, but that's not going to conflict with Eldritch Blast. It would conflict with Hex though. So you would not be able to Hex and also do Bane. But you would ideally cast Bane because you're worried about the enemy hitting you versus you doing a lot when you hit the enemy. He would be up close based on what his kit's trying to tell me to do, which is, hey, you're supposed to be able to be dodgy and be in the front, even though then you can't Eldritch Blast if you're that close. We're just gonna go, I think, full on Eldritch Blast. That's the sad fate of a Warlock, is he mostly just Eldritch Blast. Alright. So we could pick up a different spell. We have Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. On a save, they still take half damage. That's kind of tempting. That's a reaction, meaning we don't have, it doesn't cost an action or anything for us to do. It's the reaction. It's a dex save. So if they just decide to attack him, bam. Spell slot. But ideally, we could just make it to where... he already has Armor of Agathis, though. Or Agathis. Fantasy names. He already has Armor of Agathis, though. So he's already going to be dealing a reaction damage. He won't be able to Hex if he's doing all 3 of those, because he only has 2 spell slots right now. He might get 3 when he levels up again. Expeditious Retreat. Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, which is until a long rest, concentration. So that's, again, a panic button. You could disengage, and then you already have dash as a bonus action, and you could just run. That actually could be useful with an Eldritch Blast. Because he would be able to dash on concentration as a bonus action and move to wherever he needs to be. That's tempting. We don't have anybody who has skills like this. I mean, command's very useful. I won't lie. But again, that should be my job. My job should be to cause a creature to stop. And I've noticed quite a few creatures we've been fighting do have decent wisdom saves. It's mostly when you're fighting... clerics, druids, and rangers. We've been fighting a lot of rangers, I think. They're either rangers or they're fighters. Anything that's like a charisma save. This is a dex save. Which, honestly, if they're attacking us in the front... It says your next attacker. It doesn't say melee attacker. And it doesn't say that this has a range on it. So you could actually use this against ranged characters. But wouldn't ranged characters have a lot of dex, though? They would. I mean, odds are you're gonna roll a 2 on this thing, so you're gonna roll a 2 or a 5, and you'll be like, ugh, that was a waste of a whole spell slot. But then again, keep in mind, warlocks, they can rest and they can get their spell slots back on a short rest. And we have 3 of those, so... I feel like Will wouldn't be somebody who runs away. It's tempting though, or he could use this to run at people. I don't know. Protection from evil and good could sort of fit his character a little bit. Necrotic. We already do necrotic with Hex. But you could use this to help other people get away. He could run in and use this, but the way I'm gonna play him with Eldritch Blast, I feel like Expeditious Retreat would be nice. You could Eldritch Blast someone further away and then you could move a lot. Versus using Arms of Hadar. Arms of Hadar, I don't know. It's a strength save. That's gonna be tough in close range. Most people are gonna have a lot of strength if they're running right up to you. Yeah. Let's swap that out for Expeditious Retreat and see how well that works out. I can say respecking does cost money, like it does in most games. I think it costs like 100 or 200 gold. It's not that much, but it's still money. So if we really screw up, we'll be okay. Alright. That's cool, it just double leveled up for us. Ooh, level 2 slot. Pact Boon. Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Choose one of the following packs. We can have Pact of the Chain, which gives you a familiar, a phase spirit that takes a form of your choosing. An animal, an imp, or a quasit. Pact of the Blade. You can summon a pact weapon or bind the one you are wielding. I think I should say bind to the one you are wielding. Making it magical. Pact weapons use the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dex. Charisma modifier. That would be really nice because he isn't that great in the other 2 things. His strength's awful. And his dex is okay. It's like a 1+1. You could have a +3 in that. Pact of the Tome. Your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Oh my god! That's tempting because of Guidance! He gets a free Guidance cantrip and Vicious Mockery? Oh man, we could have him around for ability checks! I need those +1s! What if he rolls better than Shadowheart? Oh man, Will, you got so much better all of a sudden. I'm tempted. But Pact of the Blade makes more sense because he's the Blade of Frontiers. Man. He gets free cantrips. He could pull someone close to him. Hey gamers, you're not actually conscious yet? Yeah, well if you're here, maybe you're just in a dream. Maybe you're in a dream. You're dreaming all of this. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's a dream. I'm just in your mind. Damn, as a companion character. Oh, that would be so useful. He would have Vicious Mockery as well. It's a wisdom save. We would trigger her fairly often. Give them disadvantage. Ideally, he's going to be Eldritch Blasting, though, versus doing either of these. He's pushing things away, not pulling them back. Eldritch Blast, Thorn Whip, Eldritch Blast, Thorn Whip. Get out of here. Get over here. Get out of here. But I feel like Will as a character would not have Pact of the Chain and he's summoning demons to help fight for him, because that's bad for his image. He would do one of these two. Probably Pact of the Blade. Uses your spellcasting ability modifier, which is indicated on your character sheet with a star, so it's the charisma. Its damage is magical. You're proficient with this weapon, which means you can use it without any disadvantages, and has a bonus to associated rolls. You can only have one of these at a time. The weapon disappears if you're more than 1.5 meters away from it for more than 10 rounds. Meaning if you have a dagger and you throw it or something like that, it'll go away. Bind Pact Weapon. Bind to your main hand weapon. Its damage becomes magical and you cannot drop or throw it. You become proficient with it if you weren't already. You can only have one at a time. The weapon returns to its previous state if you're more than so far away from it. Until long rest. It's just a class action. That sounds more like what I think Will would have. But then it ruins my whole thing of like Eldritch Blasting if he's really good at hitting with his weapon. He needs to be able to disengage from stuff. So probably he needs a mirror image, otherwise he's gonna die. Oh, Misty Step. He doesn't need Misty Step. He doesn't need most of these. Honestly, man, Command maybe would have been good then. I can still replace a spell. Maybe he needs Command and he can drop the enemy prone. But that's an action though. They'll just get up next turn. Cloud of Daggers would be very nice too. But then if I'm doing all this Eldritch Blasting, which is like the class feature, I don't think I need Expeditious Retreat stuff then. If I have a solution for when he's not in battle. I want to do both! Ugh! I think we just go with what we've got, and if it doesn't work, you know, we can always respec him, right? In a way, you could say, why do we have Armor of Agathis then? But he gets 10 temporary hit points. So we might not even need to use Mirror Image, but also... Oh, this is a level 2. Okay, that works out then. We could always have him use this and then run in if we really needed to. Or run away. I don't know, this feels weird. Anyway. What kind of stuff can you summon a Pact of the Blade? A rapier? A battle axe, a glaive, a greatsword, a trident, or a warhammer. And he just automatically becomes proficient with them. So the only thing that matters here is the class, or the weapon action. Which means, since the game doesn't tell me what the weapon action is, because you get whatever their special weapon action is. Like with the rapier, you can do... With the rapier, you can do a weakening strike, a flourish, or a piercing strike. If you don't know that those are options, you're not going to know that before your weapon. Okay. We're still good on weight. All right, let's go adventure with some new friends. All right. Oh my gosh, we've been here for an hour. I knew this would happen. We're just sitting here debating on things I could have probably done off stream. That's okay. It's all part of the journey, you know. Alright,
Feed if you must, Astarion, but give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Ooh. Alright, so what we were doing last is we were following this trail of dead bodies to what seems to very clearly be some sort of ambush. So we're not going to go straight on in. We're going to do some scouting around. See if there's another way in. That's suspicious. Ooh, there's a bunch of things over here. I am glad that even though I have like a minus strength modifier, I can still pick up things. We're not at the state where as a main character.
Have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly, but you answered my question.
They're all gonna be best friends, I swear. Oh wait, we can just climb these vines. A scrawny bugbear.
I've never met anyone like you, Lae'zel.
Yes, I've been told I'm quite scintillating.
Have you really?
No.
So he can only do this once per short rest. They don't take the damage if they're sleeping, but he's already happy and doesn't need healing, so we don't need to bite him. We just need to destroy this bugbear. He's just over here drinking and drunk, eating rotten eggs. Sounds perfect. Let's go. Just in case we don't kill him in one go. Surround him. I feel like if I hex him or anything, he's probably gonna wake up, so. Or these bugbears and everything were attacking those poor people. Ooh, nice. Failed a stealth check? What do you mean? Did he wake up and then we could have hide again? We could have hidden again? That was like 2 crits. Sneak attack crit. And then we got the second crit from also being a sneak attack dual wielding. Nice, nice. Gold. Javelins. Morning star. A dark ring. Ooh. Bone cap for poisons. Cool. Fire swirl. Oops. Ooh. It's food. It's a drink. Whalebone spice. Oh, there's some more over there. All right, let's go back over here. See what's in this house.
Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
Uh-oh. Hiding enemy or attacking enemies while you're hiding will catch them by surprise and will give you an advantage in combat. Well, thank you. Well, there's one goblin here. I wonder where the others could be. All right. Let's have a star and go scout around because he is the stealthy one.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Will.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Guys, we're sneaking right now. Stop talking. Wait, there's an enemy right there. We're just having casual conversation. All right, let's sneak around. Well, we'll worry about the loot later. Just look. Okay, so there's enemies over there. Ooh. And climb up here.
Round and round and round. Scream all you like. Nobody's listening.
There's 2 over there. So we may want to get Will on the roof. Okay. And okay, that one sees down here. These 2 are looking as well. There's another over there. All right, we're gonna want to reposition it. most people, I think, on this roof. Otherwise, they're going to get high ground advantage used against them. Okay. Well, let's get everybody else over there then. Actually, we need somebody to backstab this one. Lae'zel, why don't you chill here? She's probably the least equipped for ranged combat, so you can actually sit over here. Me and Will have got this. There we go. We could actually even jump on the roof, but we'll just walk over. Feels weird not having my familiar birds and things. We gotta give other people a chance. No. Back up there. It'd be so difficult to sneak across roof tiles like this, especially when they're caving in. All right. I think what we'd do is we'd have Astarion go in for a sneak attack. Probably on the Booyah, because they're the most dangerous. The Tracker, we could probably try to Eldritch Blast off the roof. We might be able to even just straight up kill them. But if we don't... How much damage do you do with the sneak? 4 to 9. So they might do about... Is it 1832? Is that how that works? Or does the offhand weapon not get the sneak attack crit bonus? I think it does. But they don't necessarily roll max damage, though. They just roll twice. So this one would be about basically a guaranteed kill. This one not. But if we blow them off the roof, what if they only take like 5 damage? Assuming that they get blown. I think we'd attack with this one. We'd attack that one. Will go for this one. Lae'zel will go for the one in the bottom. Who hopefully won't turn around. There's a teleport circle over there. Oh, there's another goblin over there. What am I gonna do? Is the problem. What am I gonna do? I'm all about disabling. So maybe I could cast blindness on the goblin sharp eye over there. Let's examine. So this is a constitution save. Your constitution's eh. Your charisma and wisdom are horrible. I could easily get some hideous laughter or something going. Or dissonant whispers. They can't move. They're easier to hit. But they're in a good position though. If it was somebody who had to run up, that'd be different. I think I'd probably hideous laughter on that one. Be pretty easy to get that off. But I need to be in range. How far is the range on that? It's a good chunk. I need to get closer though. Oh. It's a little unclear. Okay, so if I'm looking at the ground, we actually have a further range, whereas if I'm looking on the same level, we have less. No, it still says 65. I think it's just a little confused. I can hit them with this. There's another one over there. That one's a Booyah. Can't see them. You have bad wisdom as well. So I probably want a hideous laughter on you then. You're too far. I don't know if I can scooch up enough. I can't quite scooch up enough. Alright. I could try to sneak around somewhere else. I could go back to where I was and I think jump up here and then... I wouldn't want to climb the ladder. I don't really have an easy way to get up there otherwise. But it is possible I could have Lae'zel, for example, go around here and just sit and wait and then climb the ladder to be up at these guys. But I think she's probably good where she is. We'll just have some weird ranged battle stuff going on. And Astarion has the second story works thing, so he could actually jump from I mean, this is a third story though. He could jump from here to here, or just use the ladder or whatever, and get over there. Or Will could even potentially dash if we needed to. She has jump, right? Yeah, she can get Githyanki Psionics jump. She can cast it as a ritual. I might want to do that now. She'll probably get revealed if she uses it right now. I think. It'll triple her jumping distance, and then she could boingy boing around. Let's do a test real quick. What if she were to stand up right now? Or she were to cast this on herself? She would know. Okay. Alright. Just wondering. We're not technically within the visible radius, but they have a certain awareness radius. That's what I was wondering. Just leave the building, cast it, and come back. Enter turn-based mode. Ideally, we'll enter turn-based mode after, because otherwise we'll... Well, we could do that and then have everybody wait. That would be fine. We just want to make sure she has an action for combat. Okay. All is good. Let me make sure of something. Oh yeah, we're good. Probably should move this back around. I noticed that I tend to like talk to... I look over here and then I look at myself whenever I'm talking this way. Instead of looking... I guess at the chat it'd be about the same to you guys. Looking at the moving thing. Alright, let's move her around. I wish I had a cute little animal to summon or something, but... Oh, wait. Will needs to do his weapon thing. How does that work? It's an action, so he needs to do that before the battle starts, actually. So you need to go downstairs, too. Or at least over here, where hopefully they won't hear you, because you're pretty out of sight. Let's try that. This one doesn't have a turn limit, so... Let's do Pact of the Blade, because this one's going to be better right now. What do we want? Do we want these abilities? I'm probably going to have to like print out a little a cheat sheet or something. Or just have the wiki open. Let me see. Of all the different weapon abilities, because it doesn't tell you for these types of summons what the specific weapon attacks are. I think we'll just summon a magical rapier. Let's just simplify it for now. I don't think we need anything special. All right. Let's see if this triggers anything. Oh, also. Okay. Just summon a rapier. That's what you were using. Well, that's cool. Pact-bound rapier. Ooh. Nice. Oh, cool. 4 to 11 damage. Whereas your normal one did 2 to 9. Get that +3. You don't think you need to worry about watching spoilers on my channel at this rate? Shh. I'm just looking. There's too many options. I'm getting decision paralysis, okay? Look, I'm getting decision paralysis. There's too much going on, all right? All right. You still got your action. Good. Okay. So we're going to have Astarion go in first. Do I really want to be standing here? Trade back up slightly. I was going to use some of my movement, though, but I'm going to get targeted first otherwise. So we'll just back up a little bit as much as I need to, and then just turn around. And then hopefully they'll aim for somebody else, because I'll be out of range. Alright, Astarion's going to go in for a backstab on this one. Oh, sorry. For a sneak attack melee. We'll see how that goes.
seems you've pushed your luck too far. Time to defend yourself.
Oh, we didn't get the second hit in. What?
You look good with a few arrows sticking out of your guts.
Arrow of fire. Oh no. No, 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 no. They rolled an 18. The odds are that's gonna hit. Even if I'd have to, no, even if I roll it, they rolled an 18. 6 isn't gonna do anything. They're about to damage me. I'll use my missile snaring. Okay, okay, we survived. We're fine. What? No, wait, wait, wait. Wait, 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 hold on. Wait, how did you not see me? Okay, this is not going how I planned. That's okay. Dead. Nice. You can actually go back and sneak, right? I guess you'd have to wait. Oh well. You can take the most damage. I'm just gonna move you to a damage spot. Okay, now you're in the battle. Okay, that's what I thought. It didn't let me sneak with her. Okay. Surprised you didn't do 2 strikes, but that's fine. Alright. Wait. Whose turn is it? It's weird. She technically has a turn right now. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna go later, but that's fine. Let's just do the offhand attack. Really? Ugh. You know what? Wait, do you always heal 2d4? Okay. I mean, we could. I mean, we need the healing. Why not? Nice. How much did we heal? Succumb to death. 7 piercing damage. Doesn't say how much we healed for. Oh, wait, here. Oh, we only healed for 3? Ugh. Bad roll. Bad rolls. Yeah, I told you, Chromie, this is gonna be like a 200-hour game for me, if not longer, with my decision paralysis. Alright, so it's my turn. This one, where are you going? You're not going till next time, so I'm gonna ignore you for now. Hopefully Will can handle it. I'm gonna do the hideous laughter on that one once I scooch up a little bit. You ain't too far. You weren't too far before. It's a weird thing when you're looking at the ground, you can go further, but when you're looking up at the same height, it's different. That's confusing. Okay. I've got nothing to do. I took all this damage for no reason. I'm sad. I guess I'll just hit this one then. Let me back up. Ooh. I forgot that heals as well now. Well, I probably should have saved that for another turn then. Oh, wait, I didn't use your action, did I? Wait. Yeah, I didn't use your action, did I? I don't think I did. Oh, no, I did, because we bit. I think that's an action. Okay, she's getting hit, which is kind of what I was expecting. It's fine. I wanted her to get attacked over everybody over there on the roof, because they can't really get out of that situation. God, she can jump far. Wait, she can jump all the way onto the roof with triple jump? Oh my god. Get Yankee psionics, man. Holy, that's some distance. Well, that's her bonus, so she can't shove anymore. We're gonna do a rush attack. See if I can hit that. I can't hit that one. They're on the edge. Oh, I can. Oh, but it's not gonna go through, is it? No, it won't go through. Not even an athlete feed, just insane. Just or bloop over here. We shouldn't need to menace, right? Well, yeah, they're not gonna move anyway. Odds are. If anything, I'd want them to move. They're going to move down. Temporarily hostile. Wait. If you knock out this entity or flee from combat, it may harbor some resentment towards you, but will not remain hostile. Interesting. We're not direct enemies. Yeah. Even, man. Okay, I'm threatening both of them. That's nice. They're gonna get disadvantage on ranged attacks right now. Can't do anything, so any of our actions, that's fine. Will! Buddy oh pal. Hex, please. We're gonna do Hex on okay, what is the saving throw for being pushed? Is that strength? It just says you can push them. It doesn't say they get a save. So it's optional then. Is that, where's your reactions at? I guess I don't know. It just says you can. So I guess it's just gonna happen. What kind of hex do I care about? I think the only hexes that really matter are dex checks and strength checks as far as battle. Well, no. The other ones matter if we're gonna cast any bad things on them. So if we're gonna, what is Frost gonna do on her turn? Ideally, I'd want to get a wisdom save. I don't even think we're gonna need it anymore, to be honest. But he's gonna have that hex for like ever. Until we short rest, which is probably gonna be right after this combat. But odds are I'd probably want a wisdom save. So we'll go for a wisdom hex. Oops. I shouldn't really need anything for like pushing people right now. Eldritch Blast! Nice. Dark One's Blessing, I got some temp hit points. Coolio. Starion's already taken some hits, so I guess we'll move over here so we can start heading downstairs then. I don't think I can hit them from this range, right? That's 18, that's too far. Okay, we'll start moving this way so we can like jump off the roof over here. Okay. Alright. I suppose you can't have disadvantage against target. Why do I have disadvantage? Because they're too far away? Alright, well let's just get off this roof then. We're a little weird spot. Okay, so if you were to jump, you would take damage unless you're on a second story, right? Or you just have resistance. What is it normally? Normally it's 9 or 10. He only takes about 3. Or he takes 5. So he takes about half damage. Because, oh yeah, that's how resistance works. Silly me. Is there no way to just walk off the roof? Yeah, I can walk off the roof. let's just walk off the roof then. Okay, no, we still did take damage. But it's only 1. It's fine. This guy still is not in combat, which I find funny. Okay, let's do a cunning action hide then. I guess. They can see this whole field though, so is that really gonna matter? It's already been done, so. Not enough movement. Yeah, your turn's just kind of done so then. So they know we were last, so. Oh well. Maybe I should just cutting action dash them on top of that. I think he did successfully sneak. Okay, there we go. So this radius is coming from them, I see. I mean, even in the bright light, I don't think he's gonna get detected, though. I just don't want them to, like, hurl a fireball right at his face right now. Unless I can hit them. Outside normal range. Still pretty good odds to hit, I'd say. Ah, darn. Okay. Well, me being on this roof is probably the most unhelpful. I probably should have been over here or something, because I can't really do anything. Oh, there's combat. That's what I thought. Oops. Yeah, I really just can't do anything up here. I'm gonna have to fall off the roof and take some damage, aren't I? Oh, there's a ladder over here. I can go down... Isn't there a ladder? I thought there was a ladder on this side. I could go over here so I don't take any damage. But then I'm so far away. We're gonna short rest anyway. I guess I'll just go over here. No, that's way too far. All right. Let's just dash. Oh, I have to go around that way? I can't just like pop off right here? Okay. Well, that makes me annoyed. Well, let's hide around this corner then from these other people. My leg! Alright. Well, that was so useful. I can still use my hand crossbow, but I can't hit anything. These are just wicker baskets. Okay, well. My sad turn. What's going on with her? I was hit for fire damage. Oh, apparently I was burning. I don't know when that happened. There's more goblins over there. All right, we're gonna take a shove. Push this booyog off here. Nice! First shove. Cool. All right, then we're gonna attack this one. Just normal. Unless I could rush attack through here. No, they're on the edge. Darn it. All right. Okay, that one doesn't get a turn yet because they're surprised, I think. All right. So, Will, you're gonna have to also fall off the roof. I hope you don't land on me. I can't. You can't because I'm in the way. Okay. Really, the person who's playing against me most is myself. I could have had myself out of the way. Man, wouldn't it be nice to have Pact of the Chain right now? I'll tell you, you're not gonna get hit by anything. Okay, well, let's cast this so we can get over there faster. Do we really? We need to help her with that, so let's go ahead and cast this. The bonus. And then we're going to... We can't jump? Oh, but jumping's a bonus action. Shoot, I forgot about that. Oh, well, I can go off this side of the roof, right? Yeah. My leg! Oh, we almost lost concentration because of that. Oops. Alright, let's go over here. And Eldritch Blast. They're gonna get up, and they're gonna move. I can't kill them, though. But odds are, with my bardic attack, they're gonna get a hit, so. Nice! Nice. They're at 1. Good job. Okay. You. Weapon enchantment. What about my weapon enchantment? Is it because I have a plus? What does weapon enchantment mean? It receives a +1 bonus to attack rolls and deals +1 bonus damage. Oh, I thought I was just considering that just being part of the thing. It acts like I'm getting advantage because of that, but it's just saying, hey, your odds of hitting are better because of these things. I guess it is an advantage, isn't it? I'm just thinking every time I see the green, it's like, oh, you roll twice. And that's not what it means. It's just the odds are much higher. When are they gonna get to move? They're gonna move after Lae'zel. Odds are... Lae'zel can jump off the roof. Does she still take damage when she has jump on? Or is that taken away? It just triples their jumping distance, but they could still take damage from the jump, right? I don't know. I assume so. They don't have jumping resistance or falling resistance. This one, I could run up to him. The Booyog is gonna get up immediately and then cast some terrible spell, so... Can we still make it over there for him? We do not have enough movement. So we're gonna... Cunning action dash over there. What do you mean I can reach him? He's right there. Nice. Meanwhile, me, over here, haven't contributed to the battle at all. I need to help against this warg. So I'm gonna move over here. That guy could end up throwing something at us if I go next to my friend. Where do I gotta be to do a vicious mockery? You're in range now? Oh, if I move there, okay. I'm more worried about the warg doing something awful. What does the warg have? They're a monstrosity. Oh, dang, Astarion should actually be over here targeting this because they get advantage. They are bad at intelligence and charisma. They're not going to gain any advantages to anything but dex and con. Okay. Okay, so don't do these two. We could frighten them to where they can't move and they're easier to hit, advantage. Or give disadvantage on their next attack roll. It's the same save. I think if I had to choose, I'd like it if the warg couldn't move, because then they can't move to actually attack her. Their wisdom's 11. I keep thinking I have some charisma saves, but I think that's Shadowheart. Let's do a Dissonant Whispers. We'll also do damage with that. I could upcast it, and we'd do even more. We're already doing 3 to 18. We could do 4 to 24. But I think with Eldritch Blast we'll be fine. I want to save my spells because we could always swap people out. Nice, they're frightened. Perfect. I'm gonna move just a little bit further in case there's like some AoE nonsense that goes on. Arrow fire. Missile snaring. Critical misses. They just disengage to go afoot. No, Jackrat, I would not. That is a very weird question. Okay. Really? Oh, come on, man. That's all she's got. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have you... Actually, that's probably a very bad idea. If that hits and doesn't kill him, it's gonna move him further away. Because I want Astarion over here to attack the warg, but... Got low ground. I rolled to keep my concentration, right? No, I lost my concentration. Oh, I thought we succeeded on that roll. Well, I'm a fool. Funny thing is, he has Blade Ward, but he's the only one who hasn't been targeted yet by anything. Oh, that's the experience thing, right? What? Oh, it's saying that I have the temporary HP for 1 more turn. Okay, well, really the only thing you can do... Well, no, you can run over here and attack this one first, Arian. Go do that. Oh, wait, this is a... Never mind. We're good. Do that, because he needs to go target that one, because it's a monstrosity. And then we'll move more over in case we need to push that one off the roof. Okay. You can't move, so your turns... You can still hit. Okay. Nice for post. Good, good, good. Okay. We can't get over there. We'd have to dash. That's fine. Path is interrupted. Oh, man, weird angles. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to attack that one normally then. I could have just moved like a step. I'm still gonna have to dash to get over there, though. It's out of my normal range. Is there any way I can get up there? Not from this side. I'd have to dash all the way to the ladder to get up there, which I can't. I could cast a Hunter's Mark, because with Hunter's Mark... Oh, that just deals additional damage. That doesn't give us advantage. Let's just go for it, then, I guess. Yeah, we don't have any other way to get advantage, so... Actually, wait, I'm still here. On fire. But I'm here. I could cast Fairy Fire, but that seems like a little overkill. Unless it's a dex save. Yeah, odds are they're gonna succeed on that. They're easier to hit with a Frighten, so I could do another Dissonant Whispers. Okay. Actually, no, they're not easier to hit. They get disadvantage on ability checks in their attack rolls. They're saying they're easier to hit because they cannot physically move, but that's not... That doesn't give you advantage, though. It's a little confusing. Okay. You've got 5 health. I should probably just try to hit you, really. Oh, I have terrible... no. I could knock you prone. That gives us advantage. Only if attacks are made within 3 meters, which means Lae'zel will get to go again. So let's do it. Nice. I'm gonna walk out of the fire. Or sorry, I'm gonna jump out of the fire. Now that's funny. I could still try to hit them, or... I could do a double dash. We could dash over here, and then we could dash again to get behind. Well, actually, wait, hold on, no, wait. Cancel. We want to be down... We could always get up here, disengage, and then do the bonus, but really, we could just get the sneak attack bonus. That's probably fine. Assuming we don't die, anyway. We can't, like, go over here and do, like, a little hop down. I feel like we should be able to just do, like, a little... That's not very high. It's like... I guess because the Varel's not right there, so yeah, they would have to hop, right? Well, this means we should be able to hit him from over here. Like, next turn. Could... Actually, I might be able to dash over there again. But if I get up there, odds are the warb's just gonna attack him, he's gonna die. So I feel like I should just stay down here. Okay, we could just do like an action hide, right? That's fine. Oh! Because it was a... Okay. Nope. I'm fine. Okay.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
Okay. So if anybody summons anything, I thought it was that they summoned in like permanent help. I can't look at the roof because camera angles. Okay. I thought they actually just summoned in an ally, but no, it counts as like a spell summon, which means they go away if that person dies. Interesting. Oh, you have this temporary HP until your rest. Oh. You have 6 temporary HP until your rest. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's do a short rest then.
More than prepared.
I'm a little hurt still, but I don't want to rest again for no reason. And you got your spell slots back. Oh, it's just always level 2. Oh. Huh. Okay, so your spell slots are just always whatever.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
Okay.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of illithid slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Alright, let's go do some looting then. Oh, some of them are on the ground. Well, we'll make our way. Let's go in the house and then we'll come back around. Somebody needs our help. I didn't actually loot these boxes. Nope. Selunite necklace. Oh, Shadowheart would have something to say about that, but she's not here.
Looks like a Selunite necklace.
Regrets. See, that's the thing I hate about not having them with me, because then I'm like, oh, they would have said something if they were here. The date on this letter has faded with time, but the paper alone indicates great age. My fellow citizens!
The blade of frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Laser. I fight to save lives.
I think if I open my menu, they won't actually talk, so we can actually have peace and quiet in here. Where's the letter? Is it this? I think it's this one. Okay. My fellow citizens! For fellow citizens we are, like it or not. I print and post multiple copies of this notice in the region, at no small expense to myself, because I feel a growing concern and alarm at the presence of strange riders in these parts of late. Many of you will have seen them tramping through our forests and towns under the guise of patrol. They claim they are guardians sent from Elturel to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Elturgard. Don't be fooled by shining armor or handsome mounts. I never bent the knee to any Elturgard, and I never asked any metal jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you all know, I am descended direct from the original Selunite settlers along these banks, and I have a half-elven great-uncle who'll swear to it. We're peaceable folk, and we get on with the druids well enough, but I pay no fealty or tax to any far-off city I can't even find on a map. I took no small pleasure in telling these thugs just that, and I urge you to do the same. They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both. With grave concern and serious intent, Damon Briska, proud and free citizen of the Heartlands. Now, the Hell Riders are people from Elturel. It's kind of like this big club, kind of like the Flaming Fist. It's a big club, and they go and ride to the hells to do battle with devils and things. Alright, Jack Rat, you're a little bit too horny for this stream. I know that this game's very horny, but you're a little too horny. Alright, okay. Nice to know to have privacy. I need to just read things in my menu. But at least there's an option, you know? Oh, shoot, I didn't read it yet. Hold on. Pupil surpasses the teacher. My master weapons are almost complete. There's just one component left. Samson says the designs are a failure, but what's he know? He can barely see past his own belly. I stashed the prototypes and blueprints for now. Just you wait, Samson. Your legend is fading, and a new one will rise in its place. Here, let me lower my monitor, because I'm like looking up like this, trying to read. I know, people are way too horny today. I don't mind you sticking around, but just calm down. Be a normal person. It's worth 30 gold. Alright, here's a torch. Fine, we'll loot the barrel first. Arrows. I guess I could drag them to the party members straight away, but I'm a little lazy. There's a couple more. Old key. Key item. I should probably put these in Lae'zel's bag. They're gonna weigh me down. Are they? Ah, we're fine. I guess we'll just wait until we're full, because I want to have all the sellable items. An old key. Oh, this is probably on my keyring. Though this key is half eaten by rust, its bit remains intact, found in an abandoned village. I always store my daggers above the mantelpiece. Bunch of stuff. Should just be doing that more often. That's save on inventory management later. All the junk. Bam. Oh, look at the skeleton. It's kind of like the magic ones we've seen before. Alright. I keep doing alt-click like you would do like anywhere else, but that doesn't work. Nope. 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 Ah. We're not gonna take the random plates and things. Oh wait, there's a heavy key. Nice. Guess we'll figure out what that's for eventually. Oh, I could have gone over here and... Oh, well. I could have climbed up the roof over there. The more you know. Oh, no, 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 no! I just wanted to click on the barrel. I thought I could search it. Well, now there's alcohol all over the ground. Dang it. I clicked on it because I was trying to look at it, but that automatically makes you attack it. I can't pick it up because it's too heavy. Okay. Lae'zel can pick it up. And then we're going to send that probably to camp. She can hold on to it for now, but odds are we'll send it to camp. So there's a... That outside looked different. There's a lighting change. I noticed that. There goes a perfectly good barrel of wine. Ugh. Fire wine. Known for being explosive. Alright, let's go loot these guys upstairs. There's more goblins over there. We gotta be careful. Okay. We'll explore over there in a minute. Let's go over here. Scroll of Grease. Moss-covered key. Ooh. Moss-covered chest. I think we found a match. Should be fine. No perception check. Ooh. Nice. A haste helm. Smooth start. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. Spurred on by a sense of urgency, the affected entity's movement speeds increase by 1.5 per remaining duration of this effect. Removed when restrained, incapacitated, prone, or slowed. Ooh. Okay, so they get to move just a little bit more. A little bit more. For 3 turns. That sounds like something we should probably give to Astarion, because he is very reliant on moving around very fast. Okay. We had another helmet in here that I took from Shadowheart, and I don't know where it went. Unless I didn't actually pick it off of her and I just put it in her pocket. I may have done that. Yeah, I don't think I have the helmet. Give you an advantage on, I think, dex checks. If I just have my inventory open, we can sort by type. But I don't think we have it. Oh no, you can't sort by type or by specific categories. It's only in shops. Okay, well, let's send these to camp. They're not key items. And we're good to go. All right. Fish. This fish must be old and nasty. I mean, how long has it been here? Rotten tomato. The putrid slime drips from this moldy tomato. Here's another leather helmet. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Where'd it go? Oh no. Where is it? There it is. Dex checks. I actually... I don't need that. It's already wearing helmet. Will, you can wear that. And we will hide it, because I just like seeing your faces without any helmets on. Okay. There's a well. What's in the well?
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Let's look in. No guidance checks. Hey! Who needs guidance?
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Let's climb down then.
Better not touch the webs. I'd hate to disturb the locals.
Oh, wow. Oh, this place looks so intense now. All the glowing. Yeah, we're not going down here just yet. That's a whole dungeon. No. We're not doing the spider area yet. It's a little too intense.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
They're right over there.
Ain't fair.
We can sneak right here. Some people can get on the roof and get on the drop on them. Who would be best on the roof? I mean, I feel so useless when I'm not like in the back doing something important. Really all I've got is like vicious mockery. Otherwise I really should be up front, I guess, in combat. Then again, I have so many concentration spells. Let's just go in there. What could go wrong, you know? Go in for a sneak attack first. She's moving.
Nothing.
Unless you like trash. Then keep looking.
Nothing here, boss.
Look. Don't talk.
I've been looking.
And you got nothing to show for it but your own arm.
Just being up here should be good enough. Okay, well, let's back up a little bit. We could actually send Lae'zel over here. She could always climb down the ladder. Will can Eldritch Blast, so he should be fine here. And I'll be okay at a sort of range as long as I can see. Honestly, it could be good for me to come over here and then just pop in. I don't know. We might be fine. I just worry there's gonna be too many people trying to go down this darn staircase and everyone's gonna block each other. So, let's have the bard just go on their own. That seems like an okay idea. Hope we don't get caught over there. Some laculite. I don't think they come up here. We can always sneak up while things are happening. Alright, let's get in there. Not enough movement! Interesting, it says we're in combat. I guess, oh, it's because we're in turn-based mode, that's all. Actually, only she knows that we're even here. Nice. Okay, well, we may want to just fire off on that one. I don't think we're gonna get over there. That one's watching. Ooh, one shot. We successfully snuck? Wait, what? We succeeded on a stealth check. We're not sneaking, though. I guess we successfully weren't immediately drawn into combat, but I think they know. Huh. Interesting. What happens if I wait a turn? Okay, they know where we last were, where the arrow came from. But can they even get up here is the question. I don't even think I have to move far, because I don't think they can... I could just go through the door. They're gonna climb up here, though, aren't they? And take a hit on whoever? Well, I guess we'll see. I don't know where they're gonna go. They might go this way. They might go that way. They have a ranged weapon, so being close or far could only help us, really. Let's just... I'm just curious how this is gonna play out. Let's see. I don't know how the enemy's stealth mechanics works. So far, we've only seen the owlbear knowing where we were for a combat, but they didn't chase us because they couldn't see us. They just kind of were just sitting in combat, waiting for us to do something, instead of actually exploring to where they last knew our location was. I'll go ahead and sneak on over. Oh, there's more down there, too. I wonder if they know. I think they might know if they're in yellow, like they're in caution. Well. She's running around this way. Okay.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Weird they weren't immediately aggressive, but that's okay. I like how we can walk through. I don't think that's how that works. Game. I think we'll get caught and it's not gonna work. Could I walk around this way? I can't because I'm not in combat. Sneak attack japes. It's fun. Cool. Just have everybody meet up where Lae'zel is. Okay. Cool. What's in here? Oh, dear lord. This is an alchemy shop. There's so many things here. Lordy. Empty potion bottles. I wonder if those are worth anything. Worth 10. Take everything that's not nailed down. We might need it. Oh, look at the little sign. Aww. It's cute. Seems like most everything of value was already taken. Some kind of like potion shop. Or just an alchemist. There's a potion shop. Suspension of laculite. Sometimes you gotta like double click for it to quite get it. Apothecary's Ledger. A notebook with cultivation techniques for a variety of plants. The ledger is filled with the cultivation instructions for a range of medicinal plants. One entry is underlined. Deliver specially requested plants to the cellar. Keep away from prying eyes.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
The random bottle's only worth 1. Extracts the rule of 3. Ooh, some wine. A long-winded introduction explains that Haskin... Zasiliphan's notes... Haskin Zasiliphan's notes, published as is from their work journal, have helped bring alchemy to the masses. It starts with a full history on the Dragonborn, who had been descaled as a teenager and started their alchemical research in hopes of restoring their hide. Oh god, it's awful. As the pages turn, it continues to wax poetic about how Zasiliphan put aside their own research to help the common people. Much more interesting, though, are Zasiliphan's actual research notes. I have decided I shall make all of my notes, both those written and those still to come, available to those who would wish to study. You, reading this text now, is probably one such person. As enticing as potion making is, we shall first start with the most basic alchemical rule, the rule of 3. Most ingredients can be found throughout Faerun, however they need to be refined to be of any use in alchemy. Doing so is simple. Just combine 3 of the same ingredients and you will obtain an extract, which can be used to brew potions, poisons, oils, and elixirs. So remember, 3 of the same ingredients make an extract. Or in rhyme form if you like. When endowed with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. That didn't rhyme. Wait. Alchemy 3, I guess. Ingredient excellent. That's a rough rhyme. All right, sure. That didn't really work in a very good way anyway. It's like an off rhyme, like a slant rhyme or something. There's a word for these things. I appreciate how these things actually open and shut when you look at them. There's a wooden hatch right there. Cauldron's too heavy. Only worth 1. I think I had a cauldron in my pocket. We can actually easily teleport back because we have a thing now. Oops. There's some ogres over there. Oh, wait. Most of the time, the ones that they don't point out don't have anything in them, but you never know. Rotten watered Havian cheese wedge. Hard as a rock, green and smelly, this cheese is more hazard than food. I wonder what happens when you throw that at somebody. It is single use. There's a mirror. Can't reach it. Cauldron. There's some coffee. Take that. Household prayer. Probably need to turn off the pings. I'm probably not going to use them for purpose, I thought. Lathander to light, saloon to guide, Kalemvor to judge, and passage provide. Sounds like something Shadowheart may have commented on. Next time. Can't do everything in one playthrough. The Wonders of Phandalin. In this year 950 DR, there can hardly be more prosperous and fortunate town than Phandalin. Phandelver's pact has brought prosperity to this land, splitting the wonders of the Wave Echo Cave between gnomes and dwarves. The town now boasts thriving communities of both peoples, living and working together in harmony. We've also tempted human spellweavers from across the north to our town, who are happy to work side by side with the allies of Phandelver's pact. Mayor Alderleaf invites you to come and witness this miracle yourself. See the powers being uncovered in the Forge of Spells, and the prosperity this power brings. I dare say Neverwinter will soon have a new rival for the title of Jewel of the North. That's not here, by the way. That's some other town somewhere else. We are not in the north. Tanner's Delight! The Tanners had an excellent time producing this leather. They actually got to use real animal flesh. Usually they work with much grosser stuff. Some rags. With a dust of the moth wings. Pink grayish color. Gladiatorial sandals, worn by warriors upon the bloodiest sands. Oh, we got some like apparel items. Well, that didn't change my shoes at all. Oh, it changes the ones in camp. They're just camping clothes. These aren't, though. Okay, these are only camp clothes. Gotcha. Well, I will send those to camp then. Okay. Is there anything else of like value, actual value in here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's go loot these other corpses and then we'll go take a look downstairs. That barrel's not lootable. What? I feel ripped off. 9 out of 10. Are we actually over encumbered? We're getting close. Let's sort by weight. Okay, that we can just like yeet on the ground somewhere. That's probably why we're so heavy. Got a lot of heavy stuff in here. Here, you can carry all these. So many things to sell for just a little bit of money. Thanks, she is... Oh, she's getting encumbered, okay. Alright. Woodpeckers. Worth 1. Anything that's worth like 10 or 20 is probably more so what I should be picking up. A lot of these things are just not worth anything. Camp supplies are always welcome though. Alright.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend?
I was just
Might
about
have to take that nose.
I was just about to sneak. Hello.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You sure you want to say that when we look like this? Interesting they saw me from there, but I wasn't sneaking. Poison! That's rude. Gotta say. Will has become a monster for you? Oh my. I mean, so far he's been pretty good. He actually hasn't taken any damage because he hasn't... I've been using mostly Astarion up front and Lazal, but I'm sure we'll get there. I have this darn hand crossbow and I feel like I should just swap it out for a normal one or just something else that does slightly more damage. Actually, I think the normal one does the same amount of damage. I don't know. It does almost as much damage as my rapier does, I suppose. Let's do a piercing shot. I just feel like I don't really do damage, but that's also not my role, so... That's gonna hurt. Yeah, cutting words. Nice!
A miserable pile of secretion.
We just called them shit. Let's jump over there. Because if we get threatened on, that's great for him. We can actually charge through, potentially. Again, they aren't quite lined up right. Hold up. Does this work? Only, okay, so you just charge up to them. I thought you charged through them. Okay. And put them off balance, which means they get a disadvantage on... Attack rolls against them have advantage. He's almost gone. Threaten? I haven't actually had to use any of her dice yet. We tried. I suppose I could have hexed. That's fine. I could still hex, but... Oh, the reason we lost hex was because of Expeditious Retreat. I'm not going to do that yet in case I need to cast something else of concentration. Like this. I don't think we will, but I don't think we need to do this anyway, so... Really? Can't really give anything of advantage. I'm trying to save some of my spell slots because I know something bad's gonna happen soon. Then again, you have 19 health. We have another rest in us very easily, so I'm just gonna fuck her.
Your breath had killed the dead twice over.
What am I dual wielding not like dual wield? We didn't attack with both, which is weird. When you toggle it, that means it should do the dual wield. But it's not attacking for offhand as well. Is it because we have two short swords? But they're finesse. Or they're something. The thing that lets you do that. They're light weapons. I don't know. Really? There you are. Should have just done that in the first place. This poor guy. We don't even need a short rest, so. Could just run up there. You can't run right here and hit him? Is he too far? Because of the... Yeah, I think he's technically too far. Like, we can run further, but I think he can't reach him because there's this weird area going on. Nice! Just a big old blast! An eldritch blast. Just the explosion's so cool. I wish I could get a better angle on it sometimes.
Moonhaven.
This used to be called Moonhaven. Hmm. Let's go talk to these ogres, if we can. Look at the little goblin mark. So cute.
No tastes good. Like bear.
Oh, they noticed me.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this?
Wait, did they notice Lae'zel?
Look,
oh no. That's not what I was gonna do.
Another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
That's not what. Why are we playing as Lae'zel? I wasn't controlling her. That's not fair. I'm loading. That's not fair. I was my main character, and somehow they noticed Lae'zel, who was behind me. She like edged forward or something slightly. That's something annoying about these sorts of things. We haven't had that happen for most dialogues, I think. Just very few occasions where that character gets a little bit closer and then they get triggered as the character for the dialogue. And I know that's something that they basically said is like, well, it happens, but I don't like that. They're not supposed to be, like if we were just there in person, I could just scooch forward and say like, oh, sorry, I'm the leader of these peeps. Right, I'm gonna just make sure I walk up there first. There.
And brothers, stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
Now I'm wondering if Astarion made it to this dialogue because I don't see you in the background. Or if we only have 2 for this. Location-based things. Well, I'll do you one better. I am one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. He'd probably like this if he was here.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
Let me do something real quick. See? Yeah, he's not in the dialogue. He's over here because he's a mile away. My god. Ugh. I feel like he would have approved of that. But does it matter if they're here or like standing next to us, or can they just be in your party? All right, we're gonna try that. Well, we're gonna do a save. I'm gonna load again and we're gonna see. Adventurers are friends, not food. More like true souls are friends. That's who they think we are. You are quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Interesting. Well, forget the goblins. You should be fighting for me. Actually, oh, let me see. I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Yeah, forget the goblins. You should be working for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
$1,000 gold. I don't have 1,000 gold. If this happens, they're gonna ask me to pay up after. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. Ugh. Oh, they didn't like that. Oh, where's Shadowheart when you need her? I think he wants 1,000 gold. Where's Shadowheart when you need her? Or Will if I gave him the guidance. Come on! All my inspiration down the drain. Okay. Alright. I'll take it. We can only hold a maximum of 4 inspiration points anyway, otherwise we just get experience. So we need to spend them.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
So don't use it if you have allies other than yourself around, pretty much. Don't summon them to the grove, or else they're gonna kill everybody.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Over there.
Oh. If we wanted and we did battle, we could hit this cracked support beam and probably kill them all. But I want them for a specific purpose. I mean, seriously, the whole point of inspiration is it's there, so you don't feel like you need to reload constantly. This locket opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words El Terrell, Strength and Unity are inscribed across the top. One of the tieflings from the road. The Folly in the Fall. Oops. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Though clearly old, this handbill has managed to maintain its bold print over time. For one season only, see the play that sent Elturel's Everlight Theatre into chaos. The sharp-tongued traveling troupe presents The Folly and the Fall, a tragedy in 4 parts. Part 1 of Lost Netheril, the Great Wizarding Empire in humanity's Age of Wonder. Part 2 of the Great Mage Karsus, his brief and terrible godhood, and the ruin he wrought. Part 3 of Netheril's Fall, 1,000 years of shade and Shar's subversion. Part 4 of Netheril's return, and its shadow falling upon the land. Penned by the great bard Bragon Feg, the Folly and the Fall tells the true story of the flying Netheril's... I'm slurring the words. I can read them, but then I say them and they're wrong. The flying Netherese city of Thultanthar, and its dramatic return after 1,000 years in exile on Shar's Plane of Shadow. See the climatic battle above Mithranor, rendered in stunning detail thanks to the finest thaumaturges on the coast. Direct on your village green as the sharp-tongued traveling troupe makes its transit to Baldur's Gate. See it now, or face 1,000 years of sorrow. That sounds fun. I feel like Gale and Shadowheart would have maybe had something to say about that. Old school book. A school's attendance log fills the ancient pages. As the pages and days progress, more and more pupils' names vanish from the entries. An urgent script, a note in the margin states that someone has to investigate what's becoming of the missing children and their families. So this used to be a school.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
A for Azus, so here's all the gods. These are the elves. Lyra, Lady of Deception, the goddess who wears many masks. Invoke her name, avoid perception. She hides your lies and secret tasks. For joy to Lyra you must call, and worship her through soul-felt dance. So find her presence in fest halls. Do not give idleness a chance. Leviatar's pleasure is your pain, your scars an offering. Scourge or candle, whip or cane, can your devotion bring. Ooh, grilled with A-ribs. Lots of fine meats in this establishment. He was a gourmand, he said. Is this the same one? We read 6 or 7. That's a bonus one. These are worth money though, right? Because they're books. They're worth an okay amount. My wares. Approachable East, Volume 4. What a land is Cormyr! Certainly the geography is dramatic, edged by mountains and sea, filled with forests and swamps. But why dwell on these when the great walls of Suzail loom ahead? One sees the city's walls as one approaches, but there is no understanding them from a distance. It's only as one gets close, and they loom higher and higher, and higher, that one appreciates the majesty of Suzail. I passed through gates the size of castles to enter this magnificent city. The streets are patrolled by elite armored knights known as Purple Dragons, and frequented by nobles in the most elegant fashions. Cormyr is like very rich. Its port is filled with ships from across the sea of fallen stars, carrying goods from lands I only knew from legends. The docks overflow with fruit, spices, silks, and animal pelts. You will not see a finer market if you have the golden lions to spend. Also, the harming of cats is strictly forbidden. A thoroughly civilized land. Oh, I should read that one for some of our cat fans. It's illegal to harm cats in Cormyr. Perfect. I think we've read this one already. I don't know. Ilmater hears the marchers' cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed, when one to help the other dies. So when one to help the others dies, then by Ilmater they are blessed. Jurgal, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Kelemvor he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, will take your hand when death arrives, makes sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives. I did the thing where I read the first bit and then I combined it with the second bit. It's like I have reading aloud dyslexia. Fables of Faerun 4, The Magnanimous Miner, of a series of thin tomes illustrating simple lessons for readers of all ages. In the underground city of Mantol Darith lived a deep gnome called Sadie and her father Sam. Each morning, the hard-working Sadie traveled to the nearby grotto, pick in hand to mine gems. Each night, the lazy Sam would count them and demand even more. "You cannot rest until I am the richest man in all of Faerun." One day, Sadie encountered a stranger on her path home, a haggard creature, gray of skin and small of stature. "A Darrow!" exclaimed Sadie. "Please," said the Darrow, "I have no money, no home. I beg of you, a single ruby, so I might sell it for food." Sadie found pity in her heart and gave the beggar a ruby. She told her father about the Darrow upon returning home. "Do not believe his lies," warned Sam. "Darrow are selfish, demented creatures. Give him no more, lest I cast you away." Wow, thanks, Dad. The Darrow was waiting for Sadie the next day. "Please give me 10 rubies so I might sell them for shelter." Sadie, moved by his plea, did as he asked and journeyed home, where Sam rebuked her. "An inferior haul," he said. "This will not stand." On the third day, the Darrow appeared in the grotto. 100 rubies, please, so I might feed my brothers and sisters." The kind-hearted Sadie handed the beggar her entire sack of gems. As he took it, there was a great flash of light. Where the beggar had stood was a massive gold dragon. "You prove yourself generous of heart and spirit. Come to my lair and share in my golden hoard." Sadie eagerly accepted, joining the dragon in his opulent hideaway. 1 year later, Sadie passed a beggar near the grotto. Her own father, Sam. "Sadie, I have no money and no home," he said. "I beg of you, a single ruby so I might sell it for food." Sadie found no pity in her heart and walked away. Yeah, screw that guy. Doesn't matter if he's your father. Making you work for food and threatening to cast you out. How dare he? He wasn't even working himself. So many books. Fables of Faerun 5, The Boy and the Beholder. A shepherd's son tended to his father's flocks on the banks of the Chionthar. The days grew long and the boy grew bored. To amuse himself, he called out, "Beholder, beholder!" Oh boy. It's the boy who cried wolf. Is there gonna be a beholder? The shepherd came running, but there was no beholder. The boy pointed and giggled, but the shepherd scolded him. "Do not cry beholder when there's no beholder, promise." "I promise," said the boy, but the next day was as boring as the last. "Beholder!" the boy cried, and his father rushed to his side. The boy laughed and laughed, but the shepherd only frowned and shook his head. 3 days later, the boy spotted a round figure floating in the distance. It had one giant eye in the middle of its face, a mouth full of pointed teeth, and thin stalks growing from it, each with an eye peeking from the tip. "Beholder, beholder!" he shouted, but no one came. The beholder began to float toward him, and the boy turned and sprinted across the river. He ran and ran until he reached a high bank and could run no more. The boy cried and cowered, bracing for the beholder's deadly ray. Instead, a familiar voice said, "Turn around." The boy turned. There was no beholder, only the shepherd clad in a woolen cloak. A giant eye was painted on the front, and a toothy mouth below. Vines were sewn to the cloak's edges. "You scared me," sobbed the boy. That makes us even, said his father, as he dried the boy's tears. The boy never cried beholder again. Oh, I like this rendition of the boy who cried wolf. I was about to say, a random beholder floating around is a little odd, if that's how this tale's gonna end. And even then, if there was actually a beholder, there's no way some random farm shepherd would have been able to do anything about it. Probably would have gotten turned to stone or eviscerated. Beholder rays do crazy things.
What's that?
Buried treasure. Tisma! Hi. Cute cat emote. Aw, stuffed bear. Off torn and repaired, seems one good squeeze away from crumbling into molded stuffing and threadbare patchwork. Aww. To be fair, that's typically what happens to most farmers in D&D. That is true. They are not adventurers. They don't have the stats really to defend against goblins and things. Well, goblins maybe, but a pack, no. That's why the mercenaries said, pack of goblins. Most people would run. It's a charming little egg. Round and speckled, there's something appreciably cheerful about an egg. Even the word itself, egg. How frolicsome. That's cute. Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. A poorly drawn map of a city is captioned in flamboyant script. What follows is the most thorough and accurate account of the city and the people of Baldur's Gate, the sordid gem of the Sword Coast. An editor's note in crimson ink follows. V. This volume is startlingly accurate, save for the nonsense about the Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Commission someone else to draw the map. E. Elminster. No Volo. Loose boulder. Is something under there? None of us can move that. What? Oh, no, she has she can summon the Scythianki mage hand. Though, this is a loose boulder too. I don't think there's anything under it. There could be. Actually, wait, we have Lae'zel with me. What am I thinking? There's nothing under it. I think you could just pick these up, or the ogres can pick them up and throw them at you. I forgot, I have the strong one with me. Oral Histories of Faerun, Paladin Oathbreakers. I'm noticing a trend with most of these books. Most of them are related to things you can do or characters you have. Or otherwise the specific area you're in. Which, you know, makes it relevant versus reading a tome of just, you know, about Cormyr, and we have nothing to do with Cormyr. Why should we care? They're all relevant. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 7, Valamor the Outcast, 52 years of age, human paladin, Oathbreaker. Given Valamor's reputation on Nothkatla, the city she once called home, I met the former knight officer of the noble and exclusive Order of the Radiant Heart with no small amount of trepidation. Oh man, that's the order that Kelemvor was part of. And if you had Animin, he wanted to join that as well. Related, if you're a fan, you're like, oh, Akatla, oh, I know that. You know, if you played Baldur's Gate 2, you know. So Valamor has lived as an outcast for some years now, and the rumors of her character quite preceded her. I spoke to one of the prelates of the order, who described her as a dreadful, sadistic warrior, warning me that to find her would be suicide, that she would kill me before I could speak a single word. He was wrong. When I finally tracked her down, we spoke for hours, and I left with her blessing to share her story. I will not disclose our meeting place, as the Order punishes those who violate their vows with beheading. Of course I regret it. Breaking an oath isn't going back on your word. It's not an ethical quandary. It wrenches out a part of your soul. Before, I could call on angels to fight alongside me. I could banish fiends back to the hells and demons to the abyss, all with a thought and a prayer. I lost my voice. I speak, but this isn't my voice. It's an echo, a whisper. Tell them this. Most days I wish I died rather than breaking my oath, but I'd never take back what I did, what I refused to do. Damn the order. Service became dogma. Obedience was virtue. To question was sin. Justice and duty are uncomfortable bedfellows, and eventually they make bastards of us all. It's kind of like Kelemvor. He had the problem where he was away for so long, his family had essentially thought, not that he forgot about them, but that they weren't really important. They were all very, very lonely in that sort of sense. He was away for so long, he wasn't a husband, he wasn't a father, he was just gone. Alright. I think that's enough. Well, never mind, we have more. Oh my god, the hopscotch!
Haven't seen that game in years.
How long? This town has not been abandoned for that long. They mentioned that some of the script, one of the pages we found of suspicious people was old, but then again, the druids mentioned they had been recently looking to see if any survivors were here. So it seems like all of this is something that's just happened over the past few months. Otherwise, this would have been washed away by rain. It's kind of crazy how destroyed it all is, though.
Missing children. Maggie Terrans, Marcus Terrans, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
Maybe goblins like hopscotch. Maybe. But I feel like this, since this is next to the school, it was probably for the children, who all suddenly seem to have vanished very quickly.
Deep gnome never flew so high.
People of the Sword Coast. We already read this one. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrou Morrow, Volume 1. Did I already read this one? Nope. This is a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of a captain, though that's not actually the real exploits, as far as we know. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leap from my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. By the way, she's a pirate captain on a going through like the astral plane. Space pirate captain. You have it on good authority that goblins invented hopscotch. Well, let me adjust something. The way I'm sitting, the camera's a little off. There we go. That authority, Volvo Thamp Gedarm. Goblins invented short stacks. Hey, Nate! How goes it? Ow, I just scratched myself. Faithful Norls was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting, but alas, in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Norl's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came in about an arc that missed Norl's entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord, anchoring the tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not, and has never been, Captain Tenebrou Morrow. Unlike poor Knowles, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tunaroth. Drink the bubbles! No! Oh, Nate, thank you. All the potions, all the hydration. Ah! Ta-da! Dang, that was a good one. Here. That was a really good one. The heck? Yee! Bubs. First try, I know, right? I didn't have to save scum for that one. Big sip. It's important to rehydrate for lots of reading. You are right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought you would appreciate this. Well, you were not the biggest cat fan. You are a fan of cats. And, where is it? Is it Approachable East? Yes. In the land of Cormyr, the harming of cats is strictly forbidden. It is indeed a thoroughly civilized land. Fun fact! It's illegal to harm the cats. Good. No kicking of cats in Cormyr. Or whatever people do to cats, it's awful.
Go on then, make it good.
No. I didn't mean to. Hi.
Need something?
No, I don't. You're covered in blood. We'll talk about your vampire stuff later. Too many crits have been had. God, he's just absolutely smothered. It's needs something. Yes, a bath. He has actually mentioned. He's actually mentioned that us wandering around in the wilderness, he doesn't like being out here, really, because it's just the middle of absolute nowhere. He's a city boy, and how he hasn't had a bath since he was abducted, so he probably smells like illithid stench. Which is probably true. I don't think any of us have taken a bath. Even though there's a stream right next to camp, I don't think any of us have. Alright. Enough of the reading!
Make it good.
Enough of the reading.
We know. Scream all you like. Nobody's listening.
I'm listening. Alright. We need to go save a gnome. Oh, not that. Ship C. No. They've strapped a gnome to a windmill. Video game characters are stinky. Let's go a little more around, just in case. Oh wait, we never went in here, did we? Oh no, we did. We just never opened this door. Let's go around this way. Probably safer. I don't know if we need to bother talking to them, because I want to kill them. I can use trickery and have them just go away. But what if I don't want to do that? Let's use some game mechanics. You can't reach it, really? Let's do some game mechanics from Divinity. Alright, let's find some more boxes. Game didn't give me certain... Do that? Yeah. The game doesn't give you a way up, you just make your own. I find this amazing. It's so silly, but silly enough to work.
Scream all you
We couldn't do this if Lae'zel wasn't here. We'd have to be using a mage hand to make it work. We can climb on that, right? Alright, let's see. Wait, what? We can't climb on this one. Oh, you'll see in a minute once I get this working. I don't think we can climb straight on this, right? Oh no, we can. It's just a little too high. We need another box or two. Hold up. There's some boxes. I could grab those chairs. The chairs might help too. Can I get this crate out of here? I never looted this.
Weapon designs. The work of a Malar. A smith, as the locals say.
Oh, those are the design. Oh yeah, guys, get over here. I never looked at this. If you're doing what I think you're doing, I'm buying this game today. Nate, I should show you a video. I should link something that that the devs did on their own stream with Matthew Mercer. What's this? Blueprints. Ooh. I wonder if we could give this to the Smith and Baldur in not Baldur's Gate. In the Grove. Smoking pipe. Not worth anything. Okay, these are the they mentioned something about the Smith. I wonder if that's related to any of these other buildings. Anyway. You may want to whip out that wallet, because I think you know what we're doing. Note, you can only move objects with a high strength character. However, there are magical means to move objects via mage hand. The distance we can throw it is limited.
Go on then, make it good.
Yes! Yes.
Scream all you like.
Come on, guys.
Nobody's listening.
Oh my god, yep. There are people who have made ridiculous towers to things in order to like skip areas and whatnot, which, you know, that's just the name of the game. You can do it in Divinity as well. Why not here? To a lesser degree. There's, you know, people call some of it barrelmancy. I consider it as part barrelmancy. But a fun thing in Divinity games is you can have barrels full of stuff. Like these are full of fire wine, and you can throw them and place them around a battlefield and then use their explosive effects. But I consider moving the barrels and things around to also be barrelmancy. So in theory, you could carry a bunch of boxes in your pocket, and then when you need them, if you have the strength to do it, you can plop them around in order to climb up on things. So in theory, you could, if there wasn't a way up here, you could have built a little tower to get up here, or used a jump spell, which we've had some fun with already. And actually could be really cool here. Though I feel maybe we want to just stick with the high ground in this case. I don't know.
Go on then.
Oh, we should have maybe Astarion go over there. But we gotta be careful. Astarion could probably get up right over here if this is, I don't think this is walkable terrain. We might want to stack up some boxes so he can get up over there maybe? If he jumps, he might get caught. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to get him over there, I think. Yeah, setting the whole field on fire. You can kind of do that to an extent in this game. Obviously, if you set it up with a bunch of explosive and things, yes, you can. But, generally, there's a lot less of that, because that's not really D&D isn't just about surfaces and mix and matching. You can still do a lot of that. You can put a bunch of water down with a create water spell, or by throwing a flask or barrel of water. It'll create water and you can freeze it, electrocute it, whatever. But that's not, you know, the whole game isn't just built around just doing that to win.
Whirl and twirl. Scream all you like.
I'm not gonna get close enough. No. Cooking book. All right, let's see if we can sneak jump. I don't know how. Please. Oh, we can't jump over there from here. We're not high enough. Path is interrupted. Hold up.
Deep gnome never flew so high. Go on then, make it good.
Oh, we're in like the radius army. Move back just in case. Jump pass interrupted. Oh no, we're stuck now. It's on top of us. Ah, we're trapped.
Nobody's. You think his insides will turn to butter?
How far did they see on this? I think if I get up here, I'm safe. Heat metal is also in this game. I would have grabbed it, but given we're mostly fighting a lot of goblins, most of them don't have metal weapons. Okay, they can see that whole area, so that's like a do that later thing. I can't jump up from here.
Make it good.
Shoot.
Deep gnome never flew so high.
Would it be worth it even to get over here then? Honestly, if I had Lae'zel, I could jump right now, but then this whole area gets seen, I think. Doesn't it?
Nobody's listening.
Spin good.
Wait, can gnolls or can wargs talk? I didn't know wargs could talk. I thought they were just like weird dogs.
How long you think
like weird wolf dog things.
For? Look at him fly.
This area is safe.
Go on then, make it good.
Not enough movement, really.
Scream all you like. No.
You also just learned they can talk. I think we're supposed to be hiding. We're supposed to be hiding. Hello. Okay, whatever. I cunning action hid and it didn't work, but that's happened before. Okay, I think he's okay. Because I would like to take out this one. Through a tracker, ranged attacks and stuff being bad. Does Lae'zel need to use her jump here at all? I feel like with Eldritch Blast we could hold the high ground. And then if danger strikes, if she has her Githyanki... Oh wait, she doesn't have it anymore.
Go on then.
She can only use that once per long rest. Gotcha. Okay. Here we're good. Well, we can use Commander's Strike. Oh, only if we're within 9 meters though.
Nobody's listening.
Oh. I should just use this from the very start, just in case dialogue or something triggers. Actually, okay, let me get her down here, so in case she stands up, it doesn't trigger or anything. I should go ahead and just give her proficiency in acrobatics or something, just in case, right? Or well, no, we don't get skill checks in the middle of battle. Gives you a reason to want to play her as a main character because you're not just like screwed over because her charisma's bad or anything. You get all these extra bonus things that make you go, oh, this would be doable if I wanted to do dialogue checks and such, because they have these special things. Or presumably Gith in general have all these. Yeah, I don't think any of these would be useful as a party member right now. I would probably just want to cast them in case something happened. In 5e, wargs can speak goblin and warg. Clearly never paid attention to that. I think it's because they're not goblinoids, but they're in that sort of class of creatures. They're technically monstrosities, but I don't know. In the world of D&D, anything can happen. Okay, move these around. That's bothering me. Okay. Do I care about the mage? The mage is invisible.
Go on then. Make it good.
I can always have them throw a box at someone. That, you know what? That could be cool. I'm gonna do it. Why not? It's free. Go, my invisible mage hand.
Nobody's listening.
Take a break! What if I throw the mauled sheep? That'd be funny. Let's see, in the middle of combat. I think I want to throw this box at that one. They're invisible, but they're going to be uninvisible as soon as they make an attack. That'd be funny. Yeah, take a break in the middle of combat. Just a short rest. It'll be fine. Alright, now Will, you need to conjure up... Well, no, you have your weapon till a long rest, right? Yeah. Oh, they went away. Oh shoot, is that temporary? 10 turns. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was like mage hand words forever. See, that's why I did a save, right? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay, I thought it was like the other mage hand, but I guess the extra specialness of it, only 10 turns. I think mage hand normally is forever. I don't know. Okay, I've got no pre-prep for battle. You don't, obviously. And now you could do Armor of Agathis. Probably you need to do that. That'll last until a long rest. So yeah, let's go ahead and cast that. I should have done that before we did a short rest. I'm silly. Oh, but you lost Dark One's Blessing. No temporary hit points. That's fine. Can only have temporary hit points from one source. That's fine. I want the cold damage. I should probably cast this before we immediately go to, like, Eldritch Blast this man to smithereens. Okay, well let me take a look at the battlefield before we start. Who am I targeting as my bard? This guy might be able to summon in a warg again. The last sharp I did for sure. The wargs we probably want to take out. A goblin devout. That sounds like a cleric. They look kind of cleric-y. Wisdom. No, they have -1 to charisma. Maybe it's because they're a goblin. This one probably has spells. This guy looks dangerous. Oh, it's the boss. I need to take out this one then. Crude Frenzy. This goblin can make an additional free attack after making a main hand attack, but the second attack has disadvantage on its attack roll. Okay. Interesting. You're bad at most things, to be honest. Wisdom especially would be nice, and that's what most of my things are, wisdom saves. So I could try to Dissonant Whispers him or Hideous Laughter on him. Dissonant Whispers would be a little bit better because then I could evoke Fairy Fire on most of these guys that are important. Alright. Level 3 Gobbo. That's what I'm going to be doing on my turn, is I'm going to try to get Dissonant Whispers on him. Let's see. Alright then, well, Flazel, what are you going to do? I guess she's going to make the first strike? I'm not even going to bother talking to them. You're bad at most things, to be honest. Me too, Goblin, me too. I think we just send her in and then just try to, like, shove him off, maybe? I wish we had Gale with us. We could do a sleep spell. That'd be cool. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did the game crash? We did a save before this. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Frames. Yeah, well, the game just froze for me. Okay, I just had a thought. I just entered turn-based mode just for a second to focus. I could be throwing down some surfaces that I forgot I have in my back pocket. Now, this only explodes on one creature, I think. But I have, like, this acid thing. And if I throw acid on them, their armor class is lower. We're probably going to use that on the wargs if we can. All nearby creatures bleed. That's really good. I might want to throw that on my bard after I disable somebody else. It's not like I have much else to do on my turn. I do have a Scroll of Grease. I could cast that. And Starion has Fireball, but he'd have to do that after he does an attack. Or I can have her then throw the Alchemist Fire at it. Or he could shoot a arrow of fire at somebody on it. And then it explodes. That would work. Ooh, that would work. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do the Scroll of Grease. That'd be cool. Let's just put that somewhere. God, my hotbar is so full of things. Don't need that on the hotbar. I have a spike bulb in my pocket. That's good. I could just use it from this menu, but you know. Some of these spells I'm saving for Gale. Also, I think what they did is when I removed that person from my party, I think they actually gave me all their stuff except for what was equipped. Right, I have color spray. I forgot about that. Shoot, I wonder if I should give that to Astarion. Now that I think about it, because I'm never going to be in range for color spray. It blinds creatures up to a combined 33 hit points within 5 meters. I'm never going to be that close. Because I don't have any cool protection magics or anything. And that's an action, and then he would have 2 bonus actions to do whatever. Whereas Will, he could do that. But I feel like he'd probably want to be Eldritch Blasting or something instead. Probably. I don't know. What would the Blade of Frontiers be doing? Probably better for him to make an attack. Let me give this to him. He might have more of a use for it if we get close. Okay. I think that's the plan. Does everybody have health potions? Gave you that one. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to. You can't, like, scroll down. Eh. I need to send both these books to camp. I have so many books. Okay. I think that's the plan. Alright. What now the question is how to initiate this plan, because it's not like we go up there and then we each take a turn. It's that we instantly get thrown into combat with initiative. So we gotta decide who's doing what first. I think the first step would be to go up here. We don't have enough movement. So we're gonna exit turn-based mode for a second here. Wait for it to go. it plays out a whole another 6 seconds. So we're gonna go up here. Enter turn-based mode. Okay, so we are going to go and try to attack this one, and otherwise shove him off. That's action number 1. I'm gonna get up here, so hopefully I can see and cast Grease. Probably over here. It depends on... this warg's gonna instantly just try to climb up here. I think probably on these guys. And then we're gonna try to set that off with an arrow of fire, which I made sure that he has, right? He has them in his inventory. So I'll go over here. I'm gonna cast Grease. That's my role. And then Will is he's gonna figure out what he's gonna do. This is really not a good spot for me because I'm directly in the way if this warg comes up. But I need to be able to see, and I don't know how far I can really see unless I'm right there. Will figure it out. That's the Will way. All right, let's do this. Half of combat is the planning, and then everything goes wrong, and you just wing it anyway. So this one has 15 HP. I'm probably not going to kill them first. So I can try to do a menacing attack, which is part of my kit. On a miss, it doesn't spend the superior dice. I haven't been using them anyway, so that'd be pretty useful. I think I'll do this, and then I'll try to shove them. In case they don't live. In case they live. Alright, now how are things looking for you, buddy? Things are looking pretty sweet. Alright. I think I might as well go up here and do this now. You're gonna use both weapons, right? I think he is. I feel like the dual wielding isn't working right with 2 short swords. Something weird about it. We're only doing the 1 attack, I think. Or maybe... I don't know. Something weird's going on with it. No, it's doing the 2d6, it says. Yeah. Nice. It's my turn. Alright. Grease it is. They all saved, you jerks. But I'm gonna set it on fire, so it doesn't even matter. Min. I'll try to flourish, why not? It doesn't cost anything, right? Oh, we can only get that on short rest. Yeah, no, don't do that. Alright. Well, I am going to back up over here. Ignore me. Hopefully. Are we out of Bardic Inspiration? Have I used them all? Dang.
The worms will feast on your sorry carcass when I'm done with ya.
Well, if I do this, she doesn't have anything else to do. I feel like she should sit up here and wait, but then again, she needs to engage with this warg, first of all. I'll stick on the high ground and we'll see if he comes up to meet us. So otherwise, we can get down there. Again, I forgot about dipping my weapons, but I'm not gonna worry unless there's like a resource down around. I'm gonna forget about that one all the time. Actually, you can't trigger that right now. It's the sneak attack, yeah. Right. I should have just done an offhand weapon attack twice and then fired. Well, that's my bad. Should we Hunter's Mark right now? It's only whenever I hit something, so I don't really need to bother right now. Though, I don't have a use for my bonus action otherwise. we can cunning action hide. They don't even know that I'm here. Alright, well then it's up to you, Will. And I didn't give you anything in case anything went wrong. Can I still move anything over? Okay. Thank you. Alright. How much damage does this do? 4 to 15. That could be about half his health. But I could instantly kill these two. So I think we're more worried about that versus doing who knows how much damage to the warg. Aha! He did not save. Good. Ah, we didn't quite deal a lot of damage to them, but that's okay. What was that save? I could have given them a hex for it. That's Dex, right? Dex save. Oh, I could have given one of them a hex on Dex. Hex on Dex. Well, they're gonna take damage passing through the burning fire. I don't know if there's a saving throw for that or if it's just burning. I should use this now. What do I need? Who am I gonna cast it on? I could do it on this guy to give him penalties on his strength, maybe? Because everything else he's already pretty bad at. In case he tries to shove. Oh no, sorry, these aren't saving throws, right? They're checks. So really, strength, I think, is the only thing that matters. It's not saving throws. So, otherwise, the only reason you cast these would be for, like, dialogue purposes. Like, basically, you never need them. It's only if someone's doing, like, a charisma check against you or something like that, which is, like, never. I guess just strength. And more likely him, because I guess he's gonna do stuff. We do extra damage, though, so would we want to do extra damage to somebody in particular right now? He's not gonna die until way later. Maybe this goblin tracker? We can try to target this one, because he's gonna move very fast. And he doesn't have a lot of health, and we can reapply it very fast. Yeah, we don't have Expeditious Retreat anymore, but that's fine to me. More valuable target here. They're all surprised, right? So we get another round. Bless! Ow. You only blessed both of you? That's it? You didn't bless, like, the... Okay, they specifically blessed these three. Interesting. They're probably, like, the weakest of the whole bunch, I would think. But I don't know. Alright. Let's do the plan. The plan was to do a Dissonant Whispers on this guy, so he can't move, because he's pretty scary. I can upcast it. What do I have at level 2 that matters? Just blindness, I think. Everything else I can upcast. This one doesn't grant any benefits, so let's just go ahead and upcast this one. Wait. 18 meters. What? I can just move right here. Can I see him from here? Sometimes it's a little wonk. It's only 65. Ugh. That's pretty high odds, actually, in comparison. Let's try it. Ah. Your wisdom's bad. Alright, well, we got the damage on a little. Ugh, I don't know if that was worth it. I don't know if that was worth it. He's fine right now. Okay. What does this do again? I keep forgetting. It gives them disadvantage on strength and dex, and attack rolls against them have advantage. I really don't want to be in the way of that thing, though. That's scary. Alright, well, I guess I'll just stand here then. Ow! What the heck? That's why I thought I should have backed up a little bit. He threw a smoke powder bomb on me. Ow. Alright, you need to help me up then. That's gonna use your whole turn unless I action surge. Alright, move. We need to try to shove him. Shove him over there, sure. Nice! Get out of here. That's rude. Alright, go next to this one. Wait, do we not have Hex on him? I thought we had Hex. Oh, we lost concentration because of the bomb. Darn it. Yeah, okay. That's very rude. I could try to blind both of them. That could be useful. Part of the problem is he can't get his sneak attacks off unless someone's being threatened. He can do a sneak attack on this one, which I think would probably be more valuable to just get rid of somebody versus not. Can't have disadvantage. What? Outside my normal range. Okay. If I'm near them, these guys can't really do range attacks. It's also not the best for the rogue to be directly engaging, because then that guy's gonna come right over to me. Then again, we are a damage mess. We can probably kill this one straight up. Yep. I could disengage and cause them not to come to me. Right here, they have Bless on right now. I feel like he might be fine. Oh, I can poison my weapon. Oh wait, well I can't actually not anymore. One. Oh, but we broke the concentration on Bless. That's nice. I forgot that's a concentration spell. All right. We gotta get some Eldritch Blasting going on here. Could hit that one. We do have the high ground. What if I blasted that one off the cliff? That would be funny. I don't think they move that far though. They just move a little bit. This guy is a big problem if he gets to us, and I think he will be able to get to us if he has all of his movement. But then he might just go for Astarion, so... Kinda wanna go for it though. Critical miss! You are not proving your worth right now, Will. No, you can't get down there to flourish. Alright. Well... Who do I want you to go to? Because I can have you jump down there if I really wanted to. But you don't have your mirror image up, so... I'm scared that you're gonna die. So we have had it to where enemies just walk up and then double attack us, and then we're down. It's scary. You don't have anything for like being surrounded or anything, I don't think. I forgot you have momentum, so you can move faster now. Or move further. I think he just needs to stay up here for high ground. That's what I thought. Nice! Riposte. There's another blast. Okay, we know we have a target now. We need to get rid of that one. Another blast. Alright. I have 1 HP. Of course I do. See, I thought I was being overcautious with being out of combat, but then I get hit with something and then I almost die. Because I did get knocked down and then I got lifted back up. I did die, essentially. And I used my action to get up, so I actually... I'll just use a potion of healing then. You got this, guys. I'm gonna move out of their visible sight radius, hopefully. You guys, go, team. I'm regretting not being like a different build bard. Being purely support versus having all these like blurs and everything. We're gonna jump to this one. Do a little leapfrog. Oh, that triggered a thing? That's fine. That makes sense that it would trigger it. Because before that was a little overpowered. Ah! Concentration's still there. Alright, you are in a pickle, but you have color spray, which you can use on both of those maybe. What is the save on color spray? There is no save on color spray, it just blinds them. Well... No, I can't do both of those. Okay, let's blind both of these then. Only one of them got blinded. Okay. It is a saving throw. Difficulty of 10. Oh, you know why? It's probably because I didn't hit this and then... Oh. It just has a spell DC, then... Not against something specific, but I wish I knew what the spell DC was. That would have been nice. I feel like you'd have to like check your character sheet to understand what it was. Am I gonna make it through this? What do you mean, like the game, or do you mean just this battle? We'll be fine. I'm sure we'll live. We'll be okay. Oh yeah, what does Bloodless makes it to where they have disadvantage on everything, right? I probably should use on the ward. I forgot. Yeah, I think their concentration saving throw failed. Just a feeling. As their corpse hit the ground. This battle. We'll be fine. Where did what's-his-face go? Oh. Oh. Hmm. 1 to 10. 70. Oops, sorry. Oh, sorry. I was thinking you had the crossbow thing like I do. I was thinking it's like, where's the other piercing strike? No. Do I need to get you over here? I probably do. He's blessed as well. Because, oh, we need to get rid of this one, right? This is the one that blessed him. Oh, that's fun. The Blade of Frontiers is on his way. No, he's gonna walk his way there. The Blade of Frontiers is walking his way there. Don't you worry. I suppose I could have tried to make that one go prone, but... I still could engage with it. Critical miss. Good job, Will. Alright, just walk your way down. Good enough. Okay. I am gonna try... We gotta use everything here, so... let's do... I can get advantage on these. Everything at radius. I can fairy fire my own people. That's nice to know. Okay, I probably could have used this way earlier. I was thinking we just got to select targets. I could Fairy Fire both of them for advantage. On a dex save, but these guys are good at dex, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. It's better to do like a Hideous Laughter or something. Let's do a Hideous Laughter on him, because he's pretty bad at Wisdom. Ah, no! Again, both Wisdoms failed on him. Well, I'll be back here, guys. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. It's like Baldur's Gate 2 again. Don't worry about me. I wish I had something else better to do as a bonus action. I really got nothing. I need to get some kind of spell or something I can have as a bonus. I don't have anything that's cool. I can heal. I can throw out a heal if he needs it. Yeah, sure, why not? You might need it, so. Nine health. You should probably use this. Okay, heal though. And off balance, you get advantage against them, which is good for Astarion because then, well, no, he would still get the sneak attack regardless. Oh, but I don't have enough movement otherwise. So does this give you extra movement? Oh, you can just use it within 9 meters. So you could move and then you could use this to get even further. I see. Strength save though. He's only got a +1. I'm sure these have a lot more. Yeah. Let's do it. Looked cool though. Again, another save. Ugh, you annoy me. I could try to Hunter's Mark. I should be shooting these guys. We have the dang thing. Let's do that. I should have moved you to where you was being threatened. Oh man. I need to be focusing on the wargs of him. I totally forgot. His bow lets him do a lot more damage. I should have probably just given it to Will at this rate. Jeez. I could have been doing sneak attacks on these guys. I could still do one on that one, because that one's actually the lowest of the bunch. Alright, let's do a disengage here. It's a little scary. %98 chance to hit. Good job. Oh wait, I should have done this. Oh, you know what? It's fine. We'll just wait until next turn to do that. We'll be fine. You could hide, technically. No. Oh, hiding was successful, though. Supposedly. He doesn't look like he's sneaking, though. I can't do a flourish to try to take him out anymore. You can't get over there to make that one threatened. Let's do this for opportunity attacks. Oh. Yeah, like he just fell twice. Oop. Okay, he's being threatened by that one then. Might as well go all out. We only have one more spell slot anyway. Your con's good, right? Yeah, let's try to do the wisdom one again. Well, then again, we're surrounding them, so it doesn't even matter anymore. Let's try to blind him. We got that one off. Of course we did. I guess I'll cheer you guys on from a distance because I don't want to go over there just to try to flourish or something. I'll just chill over here where I'm nice and safe. That's a riposte. I didn't even think of blinding them so you might miss Lae'zel for the chance of a riposte. My goodness. That would have been big brain thinking and I wasn't there. Available next turn. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have Hunter Smart. Whatever. It's fine. I don't need to do it anymore. Nice. Rescue the gnome. We're beat up.
Time to get going.
I told you guys we'd survive. We're fine. We only got one person down, and you know what? It's tactician difficulty, so you gotta expect these sorts of things to happen.
I'm spent. I should unwind in camp.
What do you mean you're spent? We just short rested, Will. You're a warlock. You have all of your abilities back. You're at full health. What are you talking about? You can go a whole nother day. What are you talking about? He's mad. The illithid is eating up his brain. He can't think straight. Very heavy great axe. It's really very heavy. Ooh, it's a +1 enchantment. That's pretty good. I think I like that better than the spear, because the spear's bonus... Let's see. It's a 1d12 +4. Ooh. Versus a 1d8 or 1d6 +3. Wait, are you not wielding this two-handed? Wait, how do I...
Help!
No, she's wielding it two-handed. I think she'd only wield it one-handed if she had a shield or something. Anyway. Ooh, this has some more attacks in it. What is that one? Gargantuan Cleave. Swing your weapon with all your might. You can attack multiple targets, but you become off-balanced. Ooh. The risk reward. Doesn't say you do less damage with that one versus the other one. The other type of big cleave. Ooh. I like this. She can use this. Dang. 5 to 16 damage. Big money. I appreciate how these guys, it sounds like you're ruffling through their clothing. But for the wargs, you're just like looking at their flesh because they don't have pockets.
Help!
Hey. I don't think I can talk to him. He seems a little hung up. Oh, she's encumbered now. She's like right on the line. Hold on, let's move some of these over. They get encumbered, they start having penalties for movement. Leg of mutton. I'll take that. Alright, let's go figure this out. Studded shield, is that different from what we've seen? No, it's the same. All right. Now, before we do this, do you guys want to see something funny? Do you guys want to see the funny thing that we can do here? Do both, please? I hope you're prepared. So we have two options. We have a brake lever, and we have a release brake lever. Let's release the brake. Oops. Alright, we're not gonna do that. We rescued him! That's for sure. I bet he probably landed somewhere where you can find his corpse, I bet. He's probably in the swamp somewhere. Ah! And down he survived. Good times. We actually didn't get any reputation points for that, which I find interesting. Child of Ball right here. We're not gonna do that, no. We're gonna save him, but we're gonna do it in a way that I think everybody would approve of. Nice. There's so many things. We have like so many hatches and stuff I didn't go through because I want to go through those with some other characters. Just for the sake of, I think we're gonna need some spells for other things. Hello. Barkus Root. You're a deep gnome. Hello.
Cut me loose!
Oh, we have a... Okay. Alright. What's in it for me? Well, if I say that, Will's gonna get mad. I think we should free him first and then ask for a reward. Uh-oh. He's invisible! Oh no! Okay. Oh, okay.
Magacamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Magacamara. Yeah, you can tell he's well, that's Svefneblin. That's not Deep Gnome, is it? Oh, yeah, Svefneblin are Deep Gnomes. Yeah, Magacamara. That was in one of the Dritz books. I don't know if that was taken from before that, but yeah. All right, I freed you. A little compensation would be nice. It was a lot of work.
As expected. Coercion by the book. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
A little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
So, by not taking all his stuff, we would probably be more friendly with him and might get some help later on. But some of the characters in our party don't understand the idea of calling in favors like that. So they would disapprove if we didn't do all that for a reward. Sorry. But it's one of those things where Will didn't like that we were, you know, we saved somebody and then it's very unheroic to just suddenly ask for reward for saving someone's life like that. Animal carcass. Is there nothing in there? It's not. Okay. Box. think these interactables are bugged. Oh, I can't right-click either. Uh-oh. It thinks I'm in dialogue. I think that's cutscene bugged me out. You have anti-aliasing on? Yep. I have the TAA on. Yeah, you gotta reload. Yep. That's okay. That's why we say it beforehand, before we do anything.
Cut me loose!
I wonder if we could get both.
Well, get on with it.
If we say what's in it for me, and then we say, never mind, I don't want your stuff.
As expected. Coercion by the book. Take my pack if you can find ignorant. I mean, but on that note.
Well, Will's inspired at least, so you know what? That's fine. You got an inspiration point for being a hero. See if we can find the pack. I don't think we had the inspiration point before, so I think we're fine now. Yeah, we're good. All good things. Which bottle? Where would his pack be? Maybe it's down here. Speedy Light Feet. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. A what now? Lightning courses through you. You have +1 to attack rolls and deal an additional 1 lightning damage. If you gain 5, they are consumed the next time you deal damage, and you deal an additional 1 to 8 lightning damage. You lose 1 charge per turn. So you're saying I need to give this to the rogue man who gets... I mean, you could just be standing still and just you could dash and then dash again and then use an offhand attack to get that lightning damage if you really needed it. That extra. You could just dash twice and then you get that. Dang, that's good. Good for you. Scroll of mirror image. Nice. Wish I had mirror image. I'd probably survive more in battles. I'm just so squishy, and I don't know if I like that. Because my thing is I can take out foes, but if I fail to do that, then there goes my whole turn. I almost feel like I should maybe mess around with respecking and picking some more of the other things as far as like blur and such, so I can be alive in the middle of battle and still maintain concentration. Someone's having a party over there. All right. Flicker. All right, let's equip that on him. Fancy shoes. I'm all out, so that means we're gonna go camp and we're gonna long rest. Even though I have another song of rest, you get so many rests, it's a little annoying almost in a way, because like none of these are gonna recharge anything else. Will's good to go, and Lae'zel will be good to go because she gets all her stuff back. But my character specifically, my character would combo better with those characters because short rests are much more valuable in that sense versus just for HP. But, it's whatever. I chose to be a bard. This is my life now. Maybe I should have been a wild mage sorceress, but oh well. I need to just figure out better spells, I think. Because when they land, but a lot of times, I don't know. You choose bard too? Nice. What kind of bard are you? Are you a lore bard, a valor, or sword bard? Let's just do... Let's see. I think we can plop Lae'zel out for now. We can try to keep Will around.
Speak. Chook. You believe you can survive, as you say.
Did we get all of her stuff? No, she still has all her stuff. Yeah, we need to go to camp and actually sell. Or go to the Grove and sell.
Speak. It is done.
Companions must have some, like, whiplash from, from how we approach all this. Y'all, let's leave real quick. You're a barb. When you get a violin, you use it to smash someone's head. Let's go ahead and teleport. We can teleport at will, right? We don't have to be at a place. Oh, that's right. We need to talk to Zevlor again as well. I ain't gonna bother with that. Technically, we need to go talk to Zevlor and tell him that Kaghat's not gonna help. And I'm sure what he's gonna do is he's just gonna tell us to go talk to Halcyon, go find him. And yeah. Your stuff's all disorganized, sir.
I'd die if I met the Roakan reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
It's a great club, two-handed. I've seen a couple things of tenacity, which is pretty nice. What does Shadowheart have? She just has... She could use this. It's a maul. I think she can use mauls. She can use maces and such. I'd have to come back here and see. Like long rest or just go to camp and poof back. You know, it'd be pretty helpful if I probably just had a sheet open of just all of their stuff so I just know. Especially if I'm gonna be swapping people in and out. I feel like I should buy this. It seems like a ripoff, but whatever. So if I gave them more money...
I'd die if I met the Roakan reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
It just says they'll be pleased. It doesn't say that there's any difference at all. I think I just have to give them some other free things to say that they would... It just says they'll be pleased. I guess we don't know how pleased they would be. Do you have much I'd come back for later? Other than this, probably not. There's like a couple tiny things. We'll just grab these for now. I thought that was mostly if you did like quests in the area or something, you gained their approval.
We're exposed now.
Done.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Oh wait, I need to come back here with Shadowheart, don't I? Okay, well let's go ahead and do that. Now that we've got all the junk out of our inventory. God, the only thing I don't like about switching characters is then I see things and I'm like, man, I know that so-and-so would have loved to talk about this. And it makes me feel sad. So I don't know. Maybe I should just stick with the main party that I kind of like right now. Like, I like Will. But also, I like the other characters more. So maybe I should just keep them around unless there's a specific quest for them. This is the same problem I had in early access, where I want everything at once, but that's not possible. And a lot of times in the early access, if you already went through an area, then those characters wouldn't comment on anything in the area anymore because you've technically already seen it. Like you've hit some sort of trigger for it, like a check. Oh, I need to send all of these books to camp. My library grows. Gotta run now. Thanks for stopping by, Tisma. Okay. have all these candles I'm never gonna actually remember to use to dip in for extra bonus damage. The helmet. All right, yeah, you need probably that. Okay. All these poisons and things I'm never gonna use. Perfect. Oh, I love this music. It's so good. All right, let's do a long rest. 'Cause we are bone dead tired. We'll go out and sell stuff in the morning. We got so much camp supplies. It's fine. Gail's got something to say. Same as his earring. Ah, Mistra, the matron of magic herself. An ambitious desire indeed to hold her in your hands.
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
Care to tell me why you're conjuring an image of the goddess? Well... I want to ask if everything's all right first. Not like, why are you conjuring Mistra? Like, what, are you okay?
Of course. Of course. I was just practicing an incantation.
I feel like this is the time to press him about it. There's more to it than that. The figure I saw, she means something to you. It's only a 5.
She does. She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies. The weave. Mistra is all magic. And as far as I'm concerned, she is all creation.
I didn't realize the depth of your devotion.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
Magic is music, poetry, and beauty. Though I suspect you and I perform it differently.
Fair enough. Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition. Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
By all means. Why not?
Then follow my lead.
Oh, okay. That was a little flirty.
Now you.
We just doing like weird magic? All right. I guess it's because we're not a wizard, so we're bending it more through song with us, not what he does. Let's imitate the gesture with ease. We are a bard after all. We are good with magic.
A familiar feeling. like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Built the words of a little flourish on AO. Oh, I don't think we should do that because that could mess it up. I feel like that might make him a little mad if we kind of like flourish it too much as a bard. Let's do it. It's an easy incantation. Let's repeat it after him.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Otherwise we gotta do all these checks. We're a bard. We could just pass. Harmony comes easily to you. Allow it to wash over your mind and magic.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
I think we should stroke his ego a little bit. Effortless. You're a wonderful teacher.
Oh, I know.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
God, we get along a lot more with Gale. I like him, but I'm also unsure if I want to go for romance on this playthrough. So I think we'll back away.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Awkward. That was sweet, though. I will.
Well met.
Such a flirt, I know. I don't know if I want to romance anyone on this playthrough because I feel very awkward streaming romance things. I don't know. I'm feeling certain. Maybe I'm just gonna be best friends with everybody. I don't know. I just feel so awkward when it comes to intimate romance stuff, content, streaming. I don't know. I'm underexposed to such things, so they feel awkward to me. Oh wait, we need to actually talk to Astarion. We need to talk to him about his past, because I didn't really talk to him after I forgot to do it because we took a day in between. We need to talk to him about his past and him being a vampire.
Yes?
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands, but now I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
I would say magical Edelweiss. I think he would have opened up to me more if we were in like good graces. We're just in like around neutral, so he didn't want to open up to me at all, and it makes me feel so sad. He's in early access. He wasn't like this because I was too nice to people around camp. He had all these triggers I didn't have before that I don't remember. So about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
It's true. Sounds good. Glad we can agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
What do you make of Raphael's deal?
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
I understand the appeal.
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
All right. You spoke to him weirdly on top of a mountain. Yeah, it seems in the early access he approached you in camp, but it seems like now he just approaches you after like so much time has passed or something. He approached me once we were just walking around in the grove. Just hello. I guess it's more surprising versus somebody finding us in our camp. You just out of nowhere and you're like, who the heck is this guy? Because he is trying to catch you off guard with the whole thing. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Wait, did I read this one? This map of the Sword Coast sprawls from the deep forest of Tithir to the frigid spine of the world. Its topography worn by ancient ink and the constant trade between mortal hands. There's a ball on the ground. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We need to do more evil, chaotic things. Otherwise, he'll never love us. At least he won't be friendly with us anyway. So our reputation with him is neutral, right? It's fair. Could be good, like it is with Gale. He doesn't approve of us. He's just in the middle, and he's never gonna open up unless he likes us. I just want to be friends with everybody. Bedrolls and breakfasts. Take 4 long rests in a single playthrough. Adventuring's tiring. Wish you guys could see the Steam things now. I don't think that they appear. Yeah, they're supposed to appear, but since Steam did their update to where it's more of a web app thing, they don't appear anymore. It's part of like the overlay. Weird. Weird stuff. Alright, well, let's... Is there anything I needed from the chest? I don't think so. Ah... I just feel weird about my kit. I don't know. My whole thing is I'm supposed to just sit in the background, I think, and then just cause things to have disadvantage, pretty much. But I feel like a lot of times I fail at even doing that. So I don't really know how helpful I'm being. I'm almost wondering if I should be a different type of bard who can stand at least in the middle of combat. Because if I get targeted, I'm basically just dead. That makes me feel sad. I don't know.